Wait, nope. This is Monarch. We're playing Monarch today. Monarch is a game that you guys have seen me cover before. We're playing the demo because it's going to come out in the US, even though I have the full version right here for the Nintendo Switch from Japan. This is the Japanese version. We played through this earlier. You know, there's no English there. We don't know what that says. Unless you're Japanese or know Japanese, then you know what it says. I don't. So we're going to play through the Monarch Demo today because I haven't made Monarch content in a while, and I was really, really excited for this game to come out. And I'm still really excited for it to come out, and we need to play through the demo. I've had a couple of y'all asking me about it, and we are here now to do that. I don't think I have anything else to preface. If you guys aren't familiar with the game, it's made by some ex-Shin Megami Tensei or SMT devs, and, you know, some other guys. Furyu. Let me get some stuff going here first, and I will continue to ramble on. So, unfortunately, we were going to play some Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach tonight. However, we have started this new thing on the page where we're actually not going to have that content on Yokuso Otaku anymore. And you guys can check out our Discord. I have links to our new page for our horror content called Senpai Scares. We also have a third channel that we are going to be introducing called Senpai's Trash, which will have non-anime content on it, because me and Bree have actually quite a bit of time where we don't play anime content outside of what we do for the channel, and you guys like what we do. So that's that. It's not working. I hope everyone's having a good weekend and everything's been going great for y'all. I'm gonna get Twidget loaded up here. I'm gonna get Sharis going on. Actually, I'm probably not even gonna share. Maybe I'll drop it on the Discord. I guess I'll do that much. Wow, how did that just work? Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. Monarch is an exciting game. It's very tactical, but it's also kind of got a lot of like SMT Persona, like old Persona like vibes. Shelterin? Oh, it's the cat box. Okay, I was like, it shows up. Demi, there we go. Demi right there. Demi has done a little bit of coverage on Monarch 2. If you want to check out his page, Demi Crow, do so. He is like the Atlas guy. I'm just the anime guy that covers Atlas stuff because I like it. Not that this is Atlas, but yes, we're playing the demo. Demi, how long is the demo? I've never played it. The demo is amazing. Awesome. The game does have a good vibe. I mean, I played through most of the game on the Switch. So I'm familiar with it. I just wanted to show off the demo, so we will rock that mic. Vampire, how you doing? What is up? We are about to get ready into this. One thing I have to do first, and holy cow, I just saw a video that showed that they are putting a Guargura, they have a Guargura kit, and this guy's putting it together, and that looks amazing. Guargura is a VTuber and just absolutely insane. The game has a totally good vibe from the demo I played. Vampire says, good, you. I'm doing great. Doing great. Excited to play some Monarch. After I share in Discord, which I guess I don't even have Discord open because I restarted my computer. Because I deleted like a terabyte of data off of it and thought it needed some refreshment after that heavy load off of its shoulders. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Arceus lately. Obviously, Bree's doing the coverage for that, so you guys don't see me doing that at all. But in the Discord, we have been talking about all the wonderful, beautiful, cutesy things going on with that there. And that's a thing. But yeah, sorry. So YouTube has this thing that's like basically you can't live stream on a new channel until you've asked to do it and waited 24 hours. So that's why we're not doing FNAF Security Breach tonight over on the new channel. I think the gameplay is good and the writing is decent. I can't say much about the writing because I've played it translated. But the idea conceptually is really great to me. I think it's a lot of fun. Vampire's saying, Vampy, Vampire, Vampirina. What's up? So I will say that before this game like personally attacks me, I'm gonna preface and tell you guys it does. It's gonna personally attack me if they make you do the little quiz, which I'd imagine it would. I don't know. I haven't played it. We are going to do the English voiceover, and I've listened to just a little bit of it. I have to say, I love the English voice acting. I absolutely freaking love the people that they picked. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, but maybe you guys are going to see a video that kind of goes over who the voice actors are in the English version of the game and some background for them. But maybe. So we're going to do English today because you guys have heard the Japanese anyway. And we're going to play with casual mode on because I'm just looking to just
if you wish
like...
to be your own person, to have your own ego, then don't give in to what others call normal.
Why?
Only you can defend your will and desires, your beliefs and morals. Because in this unjust world formed of incomplete
Doesn't it feel
thoughts,
good though? It's like, it's good. They picked
ego
good
is
people
what
and they
makes
did
you
good
who you
recording.
are.
Like the recording of itself is quality. I don't know if you guys are, like if everyone knows this, but I have a background with audio engineering. I went to school for it and have done some work with it. It's not something I'm actively doing, but I have a background. And I have some really nice speakers, some monitors, if you will. And I've listened to a little bit of the VO on this game. It's good.
Should the world deny your ego and refuse to accept it,
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, Demi. Let me know.
then prove to the world that you live by your own rules.
Tomorrow is our Senpai stream, as normal, our community stream. If you guys want to jump in and play some crab games with us tomorrow, you can.
Are you awake?
I'm half tempted to move that over to Senpai Trash, but I'm not sure just yet. So this week, it's going to be at Yokoso Otaku. I really like the character of Vanitas, which I've always pronounced as Vanitas, so that was a fun thing.
Get ready.
Yeah. All right, so this is what the combat looks like in the game. It's turn-based tactical. I'm gonna spoil it here, and I'm not gonna live. This first battle, this is not a living battle. Yeah, so for at least tomorrow, we're gonna do Senpai streams over on, or here on this page. And I want to tell you guys that I will be announcing like what the splits are gonna look like, but I kind of want to talk to some people first before we kind of make those hard decisions with that. No, I didn't think you were sending me any of that kind of content, my guy. I really didn't. Okay, so, I mean, really, I'll just show this. So, there is, like, a little bit of battlefield strategy that you can do, and in fact, there's a decent amount of it. So, if we go behind, we get a back attack. It's a guarantee. I would love to play. Yay! Yay! That's awesome. That'll be exciting. Alright, now we get our cool cutscene. I've seen this before. I've showcased this. I haven't made any content for Monarch in a while, and I had to do something. I have to do something a little bit before release, because we are coming up now. We're closer than ever. The stuff I did before with my my J copy here was freaking months ago.
Another failure. What a shame.
What a shame.
The world truly is a cruel and irrational place. This little one just isn't good enough.
Tweak. There we go, the school. So I will say, just to preface this, but the Switch version is by far the least good-looking version. However, with those sacrifices, you get the portability of it, and the game can have a little bit of grind to it. So it's not a bad option to pick. In fact, my physical copy for this game, I'm getting the deluxe. We're going to do an unboxing of it. It is for the Switch. I chose that particular because I hate grinding at my computer. I hate grinding on my couch. Obviously I do it, but having the portability of the Switch is definitely worth like the you know, anti-aliasing being a little rougher, the textures being a little poorer. Is your friend code in the description? It usually is, Demi. Yeah, it usually is in there. If it's not, let me know. I'll pop it up on the screen here in a second. I'm pretty open with sharing my friend codes for stuff. We got this BA guy here swinging his baseball bat around like a boss. So I have decided to, just with everything, it's not, okay. Let me, I'll pop that up after this cutscene here. So, what was I gonna say? I like the character designs. That's actually one of the things that I really, really do like about this game a lot is the character designs. You know, the school setting is pretty typical. We see this a lot, but I think they do some kind of cool stuff with the game. There's kind of a J-horror vibe that's kind of in the background. I don't want to say it's a J-horror game, but it sits in the backdrop of this, and it gives it this dark feeling, which is kind of cool. It's a spooky game without being, like, scary. I know a lot of people that play, like, these kind of games like that kind of stuff. They like the darkness. Because it's just interesting. We don't get a lot of like mature experiences, especially, you know, that's a big complaint for people on the Switch. They are out there though. Yeah, so we're gonna get our quiz. So this is a psychological evaluation. They do this in the game a little bit.
If you would.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking over the beautiful voice acting here. The character designs are bland but amazing at the same time. I like them. There's a lot of color choices that I think were extremely intentionally made with the characters that I can really enjoy a lot. We're looking at the headmistress here, and you can really see that they've spent a lot of time looking at colors that complement each other. You got a stark gold with like a royal blue, and she has the gray hair like many of the characters do in the game, and a lot of them also have these very sharp, bright red eyes. They're not always like super ornate and stuff, but we'll get into this a little more here. And we're going to get personally attacked. So we will go here and I will put in Dre and my last name here is today going to be Yokoso. Now, I believe the demo is also available on the PS4 and the PS5. I don't know if it's available on the PC. It could be. It could be. Just for the little things like school uniforms, the red and gray flares are amazing. I agree. It kind of reminds me of like Persona, but really, I think that why I want to say that is because it's just like Japanese school garb. For some reason in my head, that's ingrained, especially in a game that it's set in a school that has a darker tone. It's ingrained in my brain that I should make the connection with Persona 3, and I think really that's where that comes from. I don't think that there's deeper meanings than that. No.
Welcome to Shin Mikado Academy. I am Yoru, otherwise known as your dean.
Dean, headmistress, that's the same thing.
Now, you can let your guard down. I just wanted to chat is all. Especially with someone as extraordinary as you. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
It has to be a mix of P4 and
They'll pertain to your
P5 plus
ego
parts of D.
and the 7 desires that make up your will.
I get a lot of DDS. DDS is very like heavy post-apocalyptic. Like it's a very bizarre game. But I'm not negating what you're saying at all.
What does school life mean to you?
All right, so she's going to give us this little quiz here. And so you guys can also see in this game, it's kind of cool. It's got this kind of little graphical effect here, the glitchiness. This is something that's actually pretty heavy in the game. They do a lot of these kind of overlay graphic glitch, chromatic aberrations. You can actually, if you look really closely at a lot of the character character portraits that they have over on the side here for dialogue, you'll see that there actually is a chromatic aberration that's added to them. It gives it this very strange aesthetic, which is what I'm saying is kind of where like this kind of stereotypical J horror stuff kind of comes into, and in the background, like it sits. What does school life mean to you? It means enjoying my youth. I miss school life.
How about in class?
All right, so in class, do I take studying? Do I take notes during lectures? I'm a note guy. I take a lot of notes.
The teacher's pet despite their bad grades. What do you think of this?
Yeah, I don't really. Teachers' pets are kind of stupid, so it's like you don't deserve
like
it.
Your
They're
friend
suck-ups.
is about to mess something up.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. There's this really cool, like, there's some quality of life stuff, and we'll talk about this more, when we get closer to release. But there's some, I don't want to say quality of life because that's kind of like something that's like when there's a change to something. But there's something that's already made. But they have these little neat features in the game. So like when you talk to people, if you're given like a series of dialogue options and you pick one, it'll put a check mark next to it so you don't do it again. The demo is pretty long, like 2. Okay. I mean, it'll probably take a little bit because I'm yapping my face off here too. We'll roll through it a little bit. And I've totally sidetracked myself. That's a weird sleep schedule lately. All right, so a friend's gonna mess something up. I'm gonna warn them because you always want to look out for your friends.
Let's say ramen.
I'm waiting for ramen.
Someone cuts in front of you, but you've been waiting for ages. What do you do?
Yeah, I hate when people cut in line. I'm not just gonna glare at them. I'm gonna tell them to get back.
You need money to fulfill your goals, but you're flat broke. What do you do?
Or get brushed under the rug. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's a number of people who played the demo, and there's a couple people that took my route and got the Japanese copy because it's been out for a couple months. The overall consensus that I've been picking up from people on the internet is that it's pretty mediocre. I don't agree with it, but that just seems what most people are thinking. So hopefully, some of us content creators that like this stuff can get this game out there, pushed a little bit more, and people can kind of make their decisions more than just hearing some guy on the internet not liking something because it's not in his wheelhouse, which is fine too. That's a fine thing. You need money to fulfill your goals. You're flat broke. So I think, honestly, like, I'm not going to give up. So I would go into debt only because that's the only option that they give me. And I won't choose give up.
Have you ever looked at a naughty website on your phone or your desktop?
I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't? This is like, that cringe question, but who hasn't?
I appreciate the honesty.
I don't know, Demi. I'm not sure what the sales will look like for it. I'm kind of curious because, like I said, the overall consensus that I'm picking up from a number of different like social groups that I'm on online and different groups that I'm in for JRPGs and all that stuff, people are kind of looking at it with interest, but they also the people who have played it are feeling that there's mediocrity. And I think that's a shame. So, I mean, maybe us content creators could get this kind of a little bit more excitement around it. But I think it deserves it.
Okay.
Why? What is that all about?
How do you decide what to eat?
There shouldn't be food. Because we're not supposed to be using that. Okay, a buffet. We can try as many different foods as I can, and I'm not really all that picky. How do you decide what to eat? Oh, I'm not really all that picky, so yeah, that's funny. I played through a little bit of this in the main game, and I picked the other answer.
Someone insists on disagreeing. How do you respond?
Well, let's see. The situation has already been settled, but someone insists on disagreeing. So I'm a classification counselor at a state prison. So, I feel like this is a question that I have to respond to based off of my personal experience. So I'll let them talk it
loved by everyone around.
In the demo I played, it's better than Caligula so far. That's my scale for rating games. Oh, really? You set that as your scale? How come that's your choice for scales, Demi? Someone you hate is loved by everyone around you. It's frustrating. I mean, it's none of my business. I don't know. I kind of do hate that. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm being absolutely truthful, even though it kind of makes me a worse person, it's frustrating.
You're forced to take on a leadership role.
I
How do you make your
I have not been
decisions?
very good at making friends. I've been really good at finding people and connecting them to make friendships, and that's always frustrated me pretty deeply. So I think that's where that one comes from. We're getting real in here. We're getting real. Leadership role, my way or the highway, or I don't know what I do. So I don't really like these two options. I'm not a commander. I like to listen to people and see, you know, what they think, what they feel. And I don't like to just tell people what to do. I don't make demands on people. I have opinion, but the other option is I don't know what I do, so I don't really like that either, because obviously I do have ideas. I just don't command them to people. I suggest them, and then as a group we come up with an action plan, but we're going to choose that because I'm not choosing the highway or the highway.
Would you say you've ever truly loved someone?
Obviously,
If
I've
you
loved
had
someone. I'm
extra
with Bree.
free time and money, how would you spend it?
Okay, so extra free time and money, how would you spend it? I'd use it to further my personal growth. I mean, honestly, I, do okay at my job, and I spend my free time making YouTube content. So, BRB gonna go to work on the thing that... Okay, cool, Demi, thank you. Caligula is mediocre. That's fair. So I'd use it for further my personal growth, which is what I do.
What would you do if someone started spreading baseless rumors about you?
Baseless rumors? I wouldn't get depressed and let it happen, so I guess we have to choose. I'd angrily deny it and denounce them, although that kind of makes you look stupid too, but we're gonna choose it.
Is there someone or something you care for with every fiber of your being?
Well, there is. I'm with you,
Choose one
obviously.
of these sets of words, would you?
Okay, so here's our 3 sets of words we get to pick. Release, propel, explode, contrast, spite, or contempt, or love, unity, and fate. I think these are different than what I had before, actually. Wow, I guess I'm going to choose the bottom one. That's weird. I remember answering the same way, but got a different answer.
Your
So,
desire for lust
essentially...
surpasses all others.
Okay, so I'm
You
lust-based
long to
now.
both love and be loved.
These questions actually, essentially, they build your characters. This is a main character kind of a build here.
You value your relationships
That's
with
what
others
happens
more
there. I'm
than
sure there's ways
anything
you can
else in
game
life.
that, and maybe we'll delve
So
into
you're
that in a
more
future
influenced
video.
by
But
your
for this,
feelings,
we're just gonna play.
motivations, and connections with people. Your desires are quite strong indeed. You have a firm sense of self and a stable ego. Something about you seems unbalanced, though.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Why are you making personal attacks on me?
None of your desires should be neglected, you know? Without desires, your ego can't grow. Without an ego, you're no different from a doll. So be frank with what you want as you attend this academy, and live how you see fit.
And that last line was brutal. Why they beat me like that? Why they gotta attack
I
me?
understand you so terribly well now. I never get to chat with others this much. It's nice.
I know. Yeah, I got gluttony the first time is what Bree was bringing up with me. Yeah, I answered everything the same. Oh, no. I answered one question differently. I actually remember this. I answered one question differently, and it was the buffet question. In the buffet question, it said, like, I'm not picky, or it said I eat everything, that's, like, available. And before I picked I eat everything's available, because I didn't actually read the second one, which was I'm not picky, and I'm not picky. But I mean, I feel like those are kind of also the same, so I don't know. I picked that one difference, and it gave me lust and gluttony.
Life at the academy may be tough, but I know you'll be able to adapt to it right away. Let's speak again if our paths cross. And remember, I'm expecting great things from you. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta, Yoru.
Wake up.
Grab a brush and put on a little makeup.
Open your eyes.
Oh, geez, this sounds kind of terrible. So you back with the red eyes and the silver hair there. A lot of hard contrasts with each of the characters. There's a bright blue there. Her eyes are just absolutely fantastic color. And our doctor has some of the coolest freaking outfit I've ever seen. It's wild. Her sister there hugging up on us.
You okay? Can you stand?
Sure, random lady. I actually, we've lost our memory. I'm spoiling everything. Sorry, guys. What was that? Murder. There was murder.
The mist is too thick.
Too thick.
Let's move.
Damn, wash it thick. Yeah. So there's that. Boo-doo-doo-doo. All right, here we are here. The game, I'm pretty sure we're looking at a 30 FPS kind of scenario with this game. It's comfortable enough. It's not ultra buttery smooth on the Switch, but it's good. It's not, you know, I don't know. It seems like a stable 30, so I think that's fair. I would imagine, you know, PS4, PS5, PC, you're gonna get some more options for that kind of stuff and be able to do that.
I think
You're out of breath already? We barely moved.
Ooh,
You
videos
really
are
should
good,
exercise more often, Dr. Kakir.
Who's got the time? I'm a weak old man. You trying to kill me? Was it Nozama, was it?
It's Nozomi Hinata. You work here. The least you can do is remember the students' names.
So you're gonna see that dynamic happen quite
I'm
often.
a doctor, not a teacher. Besides, I'm more used to calling you
Asagawa
Prez
and her
anyway.
kind of always at odds.
So much
A little bit of foreshadowing with that content or that comment, but we'll see. We'll see very shortly.
No idea how worried I was.
Now, her voice actor.
Glad you're okay though.
I'll say this. So her voice actor for this first part kind of grated me a little bit, but I have a feeling that maybe they understood that, and her high pitchiness will tone down a little bit. At least I think it does.
When we heard a student collapsed on the second floor, I never imagined it'd be your brother, Chio.
Yeah, I'm really interested in making a video on who the American voice actors are for this game, because I do like them a lot, and it'd be really interesting to see other projects that they've been in.
The second-year building is connected to this one. Maybe he came from over there.
I also want to know where they did the recording at, because the recording for these are fantastic. They're good. They're very, very good.
Hey, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
All right, so here's where am I or who are you? So I'm just going to spoil this and say if you say who are you, it's going to be kind of mean to her. So I'm going to ask where I'm at.
What are you talking about? We're at Shin Mikado Academy, of course.
I like how it's SMA instead of SMT.
Wait, you really can't remember?
Huh?
What's your name? You remember that much at least, right?
So that's one thing that I like too, is in this game it seems like the dialogue's a little bit more direct with certain things. So when it doesn't make sense for your characters to have multiple options of dialogue, like, you know, asking a person's name. We've seen the JRPGs that are just like, what do you need to know my name for, punk, or whatever. Like, they don't necessarily do that so much in this game. They just give you the one dialogue option that really makes sense for the character. And I actually kind of like that. It makes the character, even though you have control of him, kind of be a little bit more specific in who he is. You can't really make him be like a super jerk or a wild goofball or whatever. Now, some people do like that freedom of choice, and I'm not knocking that at all, but I like also not having it, I guess. That's my personal opinion.
Well, our family isn't exactly a traditional one.
And I don't get this. Like, I was mulling over this earlier because it's like, she says, our family isn't a traditional one. So this is my sister, and she has a different last name than me because they allow you to choose a different last name. It's strange. I'm wondering if this plays a part later, maybe, but For now, it's very odd to me that I have a totally different last name than my sister, and her response is just, well, we're not traditional, so maybe we'll find out more about that.
Ah, I see.
Can you remember anything besides your name?
I would like one.
Family, friends, anything about the school? Anything at all?
Thank you. So, pardon me. I was talking with Bree about this, and this is the other thing that I was saying about how sometimes they don't let you have like total freedom in your choices of answers, and I kind of like it. So, in this case, instead of giving you one, they give you three, but they're identical.
No.
Hey, hello, bud.
I'll bet whatever made him collapse is also the cause of his amnesia.
Well, the mist does tend to drive people crazy.
We don't know much about it. It's bad for people with weak respiratory systems, though. Like Chico here.
My name is Chio.
He said her name wrong. He called her Chico instead of Chio. This guy is all sorts of
But
fuddle
despite all that, your little
I
sis
like
came
him a
all
lot.
the
He's
way
a good
here to
character.
see you. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
He's kind of a pretty realistic character, too. We'll see some more stuff here later. I'm not going to spoil
You
everything.
understand what I mean?
Not really, or what should I do? So, I did What Should I Do recently, and he's kind of an asshole about it, but I think not really he's going to have the same response. We'll see. You can see his gruff face in the corner there, so he's kind of prepared for jerk.
Man, you forget your manners too?
Yeah, I mean, there's no right answer for that one.
You're the last person I want to hear chastising people over their manners, Dr. Kakeru.
But we got Hinata coming up here, backing us up.
The least you could do is thank her.
Thank you, Chio.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're okay. Welcome back.
Back again. Welcome back.
We've had
Tell
our
your
little
friend.
breather. Let's move. We should hurry on out of here.
There's no mist on the first floor. It'll be safer there.
Me. Well, thank you guys so much for the likes, too. I do appreciate that. It is a lot of help on our page, actually. It seems like a silly little thing, but anyway, so here's a note, and we'll be seeing a lot more of these as this goes, but it's a good way to look for these and kind of find some more flavor text for the world building. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, and Miyu said this, and someone else replies, hey, what are friends for? And that's Ichijo. Don't worry, there's more fighting, there's more battling, there's more excitement. It's coming up. It's not a visual novel entirely.
But we've had no service this entire time.
Who could possibly be calling right now?
Maybe it's someone from the outside. Maybe they'll be able to help us.
I hope you guys kind of see what I'm saying when I say there's like this really light, like J-horror vibe to what we're seeing here. I might be, you might not agree with me, but I think that it does exist in the back. I think it's there, and I'm picking it. Picking it up.
Wait!
Hello?
Way too late, my guy. Way too late.
What's that sound? My head hurts.
Everyone, stay close!
Ba-na-na, ba-na. Sorry, I keep making Persona references. I really shouldn't. It doesn't make any sense. Glitching into the Matrix.
Where are we?
No.
Chio!
Or wherever we be.
Dr. Kakeru, is Chio alright?
Kakeru. I can't pronounce
Don't worry,
any words
she's
at
just
all.
unconscious. What about the rest of you? Everyone?
Everyone all right is what he said. I skipped it because I'm being a weirdo. I'm trying to let you guys hear the VO like as much as possible, because like I said, I covered this before the Japanese version, and I just think that it's cool to be able to showcase kind of both. And maybe one day we'll get a head-to-head video out here, and you guys can really decide for yourselves. Because I know some people really like English dubs, some people hate them, but they're good. They're good either way. There's some really great voice acting that happens on both sides, and yeah, I really have high feels about this.
Huh? What the?
Look out!
Voice acting's kind of an interesting thing, though, because like what some people think's really great, some people think's mediocre. Everyone kind of has their different flavor for it. But regardless, I do have to say, as someone who grew up in the 90s watching a lot of anime, we have come so far. We have come so far in our English dubs, and they are so much more of a viable option, both in video games and anime, than ever before. I will say that hands down. Do we still have poor English level dubs? Absolutely. Is some Japanese dubs poor? And maybe we as Americans don't recognize it because we don't understand Japanese as much? Absolutely. But I think whatever works for you is what you should do. What you like most.
Run!
So one thing I will say,
Not a chance.
we're going to run into him here
staying
soon.
right
I'm going
here
to kind of
with you.
spoil this a little bit. But Vanitas is going to come down in a minute. We're going to get introduced to the wonderful, wild world of who this guy is. He's nuts. His VO, though, I don't mind it in English, but I do think that it's a lot better in Japanese. It's kind of surprising. His voice is big. And if you guys want to hear what that sounds like, go ahead, go check out some of my past videos of Monarch when I've covered my Japanese version.
Don't be stupid! You're just gonna get us all killed!
I don't care. I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself.
I'm also going to talk something else about him when we get to him, though, because I want you guys to see it before I talk
Watch
about
out!
it.
What now?
And this is why I titled the stream what I did.
Fruitless facade, false, fretful and failing, funny and fragile. Quite the formation.
Okay, let's have our talk now. So this character that they've just introduced is Vanitas. He's going to introduce that very soon. He's a very interesting, quirky, strange character, but we have previously seen him in my Japanese stream that I did of this game before. And one thing that was really interesting is when we did the Japanese to English translation, it seemed like he made absolutely no sense. It seemed like he was saying crazy, absurd things, and I did not understand why his character in particular was so broken with the translation. But now that I've played it and seen that it's in English, it's actually really, really interesting. Because, we're seeing, he says F, 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 F. So, fruitless, facade, false, fretful, and failing. So, that is... They did, in Japanese, they did, a similar kind of effect to him. And so the translation really, really, really struggled with that. And it's interesting now that I'm seeing the proper English translation at why. And it was really, really curious to me. So I think that's cool. He is just a bizarre character, and he does just say weird things. It reminds me very similarly of, I think his name's Drippy in Ni no Kuni, if you guys have ever played that. He has this really kind of thick accent, and he says everything, really weird. So Vanitas here, he's bringing that in the same way. Well, they're probably doing the same thing that they're showing us in English, but they're doing it in a Japanese way, and it just doesn't translate. Because it's impossible to translate. Because it's impossible to translate. We'll just go with that. For a computer to translate. Humans, obviously, we're looking at it right now. Say, who are you?
tremble in delight. I am the abyss. I am one and I am all. The world and the self, ephemeral, eternal. And so too do I hold your destiny.
The pick of destiny. No, not the pick of destiny. We grabbed him by the ears. What did we title the stream? I grabbed the Patchwork demon by the ears, and you'll never guess what happens next.
The impudence instantly interrupting my interlude.
I love how he talks. I asked you a question. Lay it down on him.
Hurtful heathen, deranged devil, sadistic. You may refer to me as Vanitas.
Lend me your power.
Hey, can you at least pretend to be petrified? You really put me off my game here, pal. Power is not a present to be provided. Pacify your predicament personally.
He's a funny little guy.
These dastardly dissidents are demons, lackeys of their lowest level, legions.
I do like how he talks, though. They did a good job with him in
would leave a
English.
lack-witted lug like you lifeless. I, however, possess a plethora of power. Prostrate before me and pray I spare you. Show me the delightful sight of your struggle to survive this plight, and I just might.
Whap!
Hey! Have you heard even one single word I've said? Go at them unarmed and you're as good as dead.
Now he starts rhyming. He like throws rhymes into it all.
You are utterly deranged. Can't you just let me give you my cryptic, mystical spiel? A facade with no memories within expectation, but no
So
manners or
egotistical.
sense of self-preservation? Enough. Dealing with you is giving me a headache. I cannot lend you strength, but I can still assist. After all, fate is static. It'll always persist.
He's gonna help us out regardless. Banana, banana, banana. I quit doing that. I keep Persona referencing this. It's cool. It's cool. I love it. So Bree said that she reminded him of the character from Jujutsu Kaisen in this one specific image, and I think it's because his eyes are a little bit bigger and his mouth is covered up. But the character in Jujutsu who yells like sushi ingredients and stuff out to people, like he's like California roll, and like they blow up through a wall. We actually have a little thing for him, a star screen for him, and when we get donations in.
That is an Imagigear. Your soul made manifest. You'll need it in the other world to make it through.
Bree says his name is Toge.
The power of vanity is yours for the taking. A reflection of your ego, a fiend of your making.
He's like, is it very like poetical, like some sort of like stage actor or something, where everything's like over the top? The William Shatner, you know, we have reached this new planet. What will become of us now? The Fiend of Lust has joined you.
Now go and kill those things already.
Oh, so he's Lud. So confused. Hello, I'm back. I just finished a little thing I'm gonna send you. Yeah, what up, Demi? Battles are carried out in phases between players and the enemy. Use the left stick to move the cursor, or move the current active unit. Press L and R to switch between units. A to pull up the command list. Phase ends once all units have acted. We got some of that fine music. You can fight enemies by utilizing arts and authority options under the command list. Arts generally consist of martial techniques that require HP to use. Authorities are abilities wielded by pack bearers and demons and raise the mad gauge upon use. So we're going to learn more about that later. Some arts and authorities only target a single unit, others can affect all targets within a specified range. If an allied unit is within attacking range of an enemy target when attacking normally or using arts, that ally will execute an assist attack. Conversely, if you are within the enemy's range, you will be hit with a counter. Using Defer will end the current unit's turn and allow a unit that has already acted to act again, but at the cost of increasing that unit's mat gauge. Use it as needed. Gain the upper hand in battle, for example, by having powerful unit act multiple times in a row. You sent it. Okay, thank you, Demi. I did receive that. I'll check it out when I am done streaming, my guy. I do appreciate that. I'm excited to see it. You are victorious if you fulfill a staged victory condition if the protagonist is KO'd. However, the game will end, resulting in a game over. Pretty easy.
Here I go.
Alright, so now I look like a badass. I look way more fit than I looked before. And we can kind of see what some of the graphics look like on the Nintendo Switch. So this is what I will say for this first battle. I actually like to wait. Because we can't clear, we can't clear enough coverage to reach up to the enemy, and maybe because he still can't get that far. With authority, he can launch a ball of flames. Still not very far though. We'll wait. I guess we could have deferred and cleared a lot more movement on the screen, but it would have separated the two characters. I don't want to do that because I kind of like to do a specific strategy here that we're going to work towards. So, again, we're going to hang out here, and maybe I'll look at authority, share authority, select situations with one ally. We don't want to do that just yet. Defer is definitely not something we want because the other player hasn't moved. Played the demo on PS4, and for some weird reason, the frame rate is better on the Switch, while the graphics are better on the PS4. PS4, it doesn't surprise me a lot. PS4 is just at the back end now, and I hate to say that, but if they want to push the graphics because they can't have worse graphics than the Switch on the PS4, right? That'd be blasphemous. And so, whoa. Oh, wow, you can move to quick? Oh. Okay, so it's kind of slow, but you can press a button and you can move much, 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 much faster. Actually didn't know that was a thing until just now. That's fantastic. I love that. Okay, so we're going to go behind him, and we're going to punch out a slash here, and we're going to get the back attack with the full 100%. So we're going to smack him around. This guy's going to go here, and if you look here when we go to snipe, we can actually probably back up a little bit. But as long as we can hit him over here, we can get the assist from our main character. So we're going to try that out. And then we get 2 hits, which is like, it's like a little bit of strategy work in there. He did a counter on him. So again, we can just kind of go for the back. And this is just kind of our beginner, like, hey, this is how that works.
Now you see.
So, very easy deal. I might, once the game comes out, maybe we'll play this on a hard mode. That could be a thing for me. It depends how comfortable I end up getting with it. Yeah, so anyway, Demi, so this is what I was kind of saying. I think if they tried to bring the level of graphics up to what is offered on the PS5 and the PC, I think that there would be a little bit of frame rate issues. The Switch only runs it like it does, I think, because they've backed a lot of stuff off. From what I've seen, there's kind of a lack of anti-aliasing. The textures have been flattened out a little bit and kind of simplified. And I think that that's why the Switch version runs it better, is they kind of prioritize getting that balance more in. But the PS4 is kind of a tricky situation because it's a powerful unit, but when you increase the graphics to try to match what you might get close to with the PS5 and the PC, then you're going to suffer in frame rate because I can see that. But also, that could be something that's patched out over time. We have seen a lot of games over time where they just kind of figure out how to fine-tune things a little bit more after release, or even on that one-day patch, and get things running a little better. Ryu is pretty good devs. I don't have a problem with them. Trying to think what else they've made off the top of my head, but
Where are your calls, your cheering cries? Return to your
Well,
world
we're just
now.
gonna have to
Go,
see with the
claim your
day one
prize.
patch. Official Nitro, what's up, bro? What is up? How you doing? Let's see. Hold it right there or start explaining. Yeah, we're gonna go start explaining. How you doing, Nitro? Good to see you. I'm sure you're ready for some crab game tomorrow. You're gonna dominate us all as always. You like pretty much dominated those highlight clips. And what the heck happened here? That was annoying. They cut my thing out. You're doing good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Sorry, my Twidget died on me, and I like to have it because it's a faster way. Wait, you streamed? I didn't see your thing, bro. Oh, man, did I miss you stream? No. It makes me sad. I wasn't trying to miss you, bro. What did you play tonight? Come on, how did I miss that? Oh, god damn it, I did miss it. It's 7:23. Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, bro. I wanted to watch you tonight. I am really sorry about that. I feel crappy.
Bring your ego and power to
Oh, you did some
bear
crab game.
against the
You're getting all
irrational
stoked
and
out for us.
unfair.
That's awesome. Are you playing with some friends? Nice. That's good, man. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to bed a little earlier tonight. Like I said, my sleep schedule's been torched. Okay, so I can't remember if this is okay or not. Ah, you know what? Let's just let it run. Let's just let it run. This is cool. It's a neat little intro here. I do like this. It's just, like I said, it might smack us on copy, but if anything, we're not even monetized yet. It doesn't really matter. I want you guys to see this. I did, but it might have been hit. I can't remember. Like, it's not a strike. It's like a just like, you know, they'll take our monetization. No, it'll air tomorrow. I'll stream tomorrow too. Oh, okay, good. I do want to catch you, man. I feel bad. I like to support people that support us and come in and stuff too. I really do try to do that as much as I can. I appreciate y'all. It's one of the best intros I've ever seen, even if it's really anime. Hey, what's wrong with really anime? I mean, don't come in here swinging like that. Yeah, Bree says it reminds her of Tokyo Ghoul quite a bit. We don't have her mic tonight, unfortunately. We'll see if tomorrow we can squeak her in on cam though, because she skipped out on cam last week. So maybe we'll have to do something special for her. Give her. Monark.
Act 1. Nozomi Hinata. Savior.
All right, there we go. We're starting into the... Wow, the demo is pretty good that they pull us into here, this first one here. Ended the stream for a reason, and that's to go to sleep. Ah, okay. So we'll catch you tomorrow then, Nitro. You have a fantastic night, and I appreciate you swinging in. I am very sorry I didn't catch you tonight, though, man. I feel pretty crap about that.
This is
I hope you sleep well,
the academy.
and we'll keep in
We
touch.
made it back. Is everyone all right?
Thanks, bro.
Perfectly fine. Just a little bruised.
Wait, what happened to me?
Pop, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
What do you look so worried about?
You were
You've been
dying.
unconscious ever since you answered that weird phone call.
I'll take Chio to the infirmary. You two go on down for now.
You actually
okay?
remembered her name correctly. That's funny. Good job, Cockeroo.
All right, let's get going then. We can talk about the other world later on.
About 4 likes now. Thank you guys so much.
And what were you doing on the second floor, former student council president Hinata?
I was doing what I want.
I thought I declared any areas
I hate
overrun
this
with
guy.
mist
I literally
off
hate this guy.
limits.
This guy's like the biggest like a-hole character like ever. Like by intention.
I await your explanation.
Oh, shut up. I don't answer to you. You're a student. Go Fuddruckers yourself. Who is this guy?
You there. Do not interrupt me.
I'll interrupt you if I want to, my guy. Interrupt you all I want to, you sucker.
Or do you truly have no idea who I am? Then allow me to debrief you.
No, you ain't debriefing me. My briefs are staying on.
After the mist, barrier, and other anomalies appeared, the last student council tried to dispel the chaos with the faculty. And yet, said chaos has only increased. It was then that a savior appeared to quell the unrest, rallying the students with his overwhelming charisma.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. He's a piece of crap.
That savior is none other than I.
President Kurama Hitotsubashi.
Look at them like slaves. Like, oh, blah.
Hinata was relieved of her duties, and at the behest of
Duties.
all, I took on the mantle of Student Council President. So
Whatever.
What say you, Hinata? How does it feel to see how much more capable I am in comparison?
This guy is really like, he's something else. Like, he's such a POS.
It's true. I was inadequate for the demands of the office.
I commend you on acknowledging
Yeah,
your
he just smacks her
inferiority.
down and she just takes
Now,
it. It's dirty.
Why did you enter the mist?
Because I could. I do what I want.
Well-
Whatever.
He collapsed within the mist, so you ventured in to save him. And this was with Dr. Kakeru Hasegawa and Chio Aikawa.
Karu.
Yes.
I see.
No, you
So
don't.
you placed both the Academy's doctor and a middle school student in peril. Your foolishness astounds me.
You're a loser, man. Get out of here.
You
Get out of
should
here.
have
Get your
come to
stuff
me.
together, you loser.
As your student council president, I would have rescued him in a safer manner.
Yeah, you do what you want. Whatever.
You may no longer hold the position yourself, but you still set a poor example by behaving this way.
Do what I
I
want.
believe some discipline is in order. What say the rest of you?
No. Stupid.
Agreed.
No, you guys are just brainwashed fools.
Pardon the interruption.
Yeah, there we go. There's our main mistress. All up in the grill.
But would you mind if I borrowed this young man and Miss Hinata? We have urgent matters to discuss.
Urgent matters. Young man? I'm a young man now? Jeez, young man.
Well, well. If it isn't Ms. Sora Jingu, our beloved dean.
Hey, don't talk back to her. She freaking backhand you, yo.
Yoru, my name is Sora Jingu. Are you quite alright?
Wait, why did I say that?
Did I not warn you about interrupting me?
You know what? I need to go to the roof and get that baseball bat and just be like, BOOM! And just crack this guy across the side of his skull. He's whack.
Dean Jingu, we must consider impeaching Hinata for violating Academy regulations.
Impeaching?
Of course, it truly breaks my heart to punish one of my peers, but order must be maintained in our academy.
You know what? You shut your mouth. Grab some water real quick. A big old cup of water.
No further action will be required at this time, Mr. Hitotsubashi. Thanks to you, of course.
Nah, she put him off.
And not just from me. The rest of the faculty and student body are all very grateful to you.
Healing to his
I hate
ego.
to see you suffer from the guilt of punishing your peers, even if it was done out of responsibility. Surely it'd be fine to let it go this once.
Surely. She speaks reason.
As you wish, I'll leave it at that. We wouldn't want my judgment clouded by grief, after all. Come along, everyone, to the student council room.
Yes, sir.
Weirdos.
Remember,
bunch of weirdos.
Hinata, there won't be a next time.
Whatever.
Well, that takes care of the rank and file. Why don't we have a chat in that empty classroom?
Yeah, she totally did that intentionally, didn't she? Music, I'm here. Riley is.
I see. So you were dragged into the other world after answering a phone call in the mist. There's just one thing I need to know. How exactly did you...
Do what I want.
How did they flee the other world and make it back to here?
Holy crap, Vanitas is up in this maw too.
Is that
Or
the
Vanitas.
question you seek to ask, O woeful overseer?
Dang, yo.
Vanitas?
A demon? No. A monarch?
Monarch.
How did you get into this academy?
I am the answer for which you strive. Vanitas, the being who helped them survive.
A demon? Helping? So that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it be. It
Did
do
you
be
make a
like that
pact
though.
with a demon in exchange for power?
Yeah.
An authority, so to speak.
I did that. That was me. I did that. I did make a pack.
And what did you wish for?
Wished for a fish. The power to protect everyone. The power of friendship survives.
He and 3 others were dragged to the depths. He drove back the legions to fend off their deaths.
I see. You're a kind person at heart, it seems.
Yeah, I am. I'm the kindest of person
I
at
sense
heart.
that someone managed to return for being drawn into the other world, but this, I never imagined. To think a new pact bearer would emerge as a result.
Yeah.
If
You know
I
how
may
we
ask,
do?
What sort of authority did you receive?
The best authority. The highest authority. I am but a
The authority of
god.
vanity.
Oh,
I've
vanity.
never heard of that. Perhaps it's an aberration of some sort.
You're surprisingly knowledgeable about all this demon and otherworld stuff, Miss Sora.
That I am. But extenuating circumstances prevented me from talking about them before. These secrets are normally reserved for the head of the Jingu family, as is the position of Academy Dean.
Yeah.
However, seeing as you already know, there's no point in hiding things any further. I'll answer any questions you have.
I mean, that makes sense. Like, why would you hide stuff? So this is what I was talking about before. So they give us like multiple answers here to questions. So if we pick one, I'm going to show you this
There's
because this
another
is cool.
physical plane that exists
I
separately
mean,
from the physical
you know,
world.
games have done this before. It's not
ascertainable
new.
only via cognition alone.
But not all of them do it.
That is the realm you visited, the other world.
So, see, it puts a check mark next to it. So now we know we've already asked it. We don't need to ask it again. 'Cause I don't know if you guys have ever played an RPG, but a lot of RPGs, you know, they give you all these stupid little questions here, and they're like, no. And then, like, you know, sometimes you get a whole bunch of answers, and you're like, oh god, I want to answer number 1, and then I want to answer number 7 and 5, and like, you don't know. Live, what's up, man? Welcome in. But now here you could do, like, I could do 1 and I could do 3, and I would know that I did 1 and 3.
There are 7 demons known as
they're
monarchs.
checkmarked.
One
How you
for
doing,
each
Lev? It's good to
sin.
see you.
As progenitors of the lesser demons, they are of the highest order. If they make a pact with someone, they are then able to provide their pact bearer with an authority.
Lev, I don't know if you know, but I wanted to tell you, because I don't know that you're on the Discord, we have created a new page for our horror content that does not make sense to be on this page. And I know you like horror because you're the horror guy. You guys check out Lev PQR. Lev PQR. If you guys like horror stuff too. But we're going to put our horror content on a totally different page. And it's called Senpai's Scares. And if you want a link to that, we'll give it to you. We haven't put any content on yet. I was going to do a FNAF security breach stream tonight, but we weren't able to. Because you have to wait 24 hours, and I totally spaced that. So starting next week, we're going to start getting our horror content is going to be exclusively on that page. So if that is something that you're interested in, Lev, I can get you the link for it, unless you already have it.
In order to make a pact, one must have a cause, a strong ego, the ability
please.
to
Okay, I'll
perceive
get you
the
the
other
link.
world, and a wish.
Yeah, so from this point forward, Lev, that link there, all of our horror content will be going over there. I wanted to put it in a singular place because honestly, like stuff like FNAF, Security Breach, and stuff like that, it doesn't make sense on this page. It doesn't. Like, we do anime and anime games and anime content and Japanese gaming on this page, and it just doesn't make sense to continue doing FNAF because people who sub to this page for that are just not going to see our content. It's going to be harder for people. So I wanted to make another page for that. So if you want to sub to that, you're more than free to. If you don't want to, that's cool too. The Discord, you know, we'll post links for every time we go live, no matter which page we're going live on. But in our separation that we're working on to kind of clarify our content, that's where our horror stuff will be.
But vanity is an aberration. It isn't one of the deadly sins. Your pact with that monarch was incidental at best.
So, see, yeah, so we have check marks now. So we can see that we did the first one and the third one, but we haven't asked the second one yet, so we can do that now.
Demons
I
are
like those little
supernatural
things like
beings
that.
live in the other world. They feed off the egos of humans.
All right, that's it. Forward in the conversation, fine.
Consider a far-fetched goal.
So
Curing an
also,
incurable illness,
also
for
by
example.
doing that, also by having our content for horror separated, it means we can do more horror content. So like when stuff comes out, like I know there's a new Layers of Fear game, and I really, really like Layers of Fear. When we're able to play that, we can put it on that page and not have to worry about, you know, the stress of, you know, pulling subs in or getting any interest for it, and not having it make sense with our core audience over here on our main page. So we will be doing more stuff over there, and a lot of it actually will just not be anime based. And we've always kind of done that, so hopefully that works. Might be confusing for viewers if the content genre is different. Nice. I'm hoping to see some horror stuff. I started posting. Ooh, you started posting Until Dawn videos. Yes. Oh, I love Until Dawn. I love it. So me and Bree play a lot of those too. So actually, that's probably one thing that you might see recently. Actually, that could be something we could start doing like immediately, because we still have a lot more of House of Ashes to do. We've only done one playthrough of it, which we did on this page, and it obviously did terrible because I mean Otaku content. So why would it make sense here? But over there, it will make sense. So maybe we'll start putting some House of Ashes over there. Nitro, you're still up. Like, hi, I thought you were sleeping.
Reality can't be changed no matter how hard you wish. But if someone learned that the power to overturn reality existed...
I just like, I love Yukozo Otaku, and I love making the content that we make, but like on YouTube, it just seems like it makes so much more sense to streamline the specific genres of content that we're working with to specific channels. I know that seems crazy because we're so new, but I just feel like when we play Five Nights at Freddy's and it does really good, it doesn't help the overall page. And in fact, it actually kind of hurts it a little bit, is my opinion of it.
Would they be able to resist temptation? Even if such power came from demons and gave rise to widespread distortions.
We also made another page called Senpai's Trash, and that's where we play non-anime games, just like period. Stuff that's not horror, but stuff that we play. Bree's a huge fan of like Jurassic Park Evolutions, and so you'll see content like that over there. I like a lot of simulator games, stuff like Power Wash Simulator, House Flipper. You're going to probably start seeing some content like that over there soon. And that way we can make the content that we want to make, but we don't screw, you know, like our normal page up, if that makes any sense. And then here, you know, if you sub here, then you know that you always see Japanese and anime
Powers from the
content.
other world are against the natural order.
Eventually, at some
Usage of
point,
them
I'm
causes our world to
considering
distort.
transitioning the Senpai streams over to Senpai Trash, as well as the Senpai Challenges too. So, and if you guys aren't familiar, we have the Senpai Challenge where you guys can approach me and you can tell me like, hey, I want to challenge you, and we'll get like kind of a gauntlet of games. Nitro says very detailed. And Lev says, no, I think you did the right thing by categorizing. Okay, good. I mean, I feel like it's the right choice, but I'm also really new to YouTube. Like, as much as we really love this platform and stuff, I want to be successful at what we do. And I also want to be able to bring content that we like to do. So, and that's
The
that.
mist, the barrier around the academy, the calls from the other world, all are byproducts of a pact bearer's authority.
So it's interesting how much she knows about all of
Unless
this.
the
Like, it's actually
situation
really kind of
demands
crazy
I
when you
ask
think
that
about
you
it.
avoid using your authority on campus. The Jingu family has maintained balance in the world ever since the Academy's founder discovered the existence of demons. We've attempted to prevent the emergence of new pact bearers at any cost.
I got a goal to
Yet they've
do.
appeared regardless.
Nitro says, I do that. That's like a go-to face, is the colon and the circle.
We are currently aware of at least 7 others.
Nitros is cool.
Voiding their pacts is the only way to put a stop to these anomalies and restore normality. Might I ask you to use your powers for the welfare of our academy? I believe a pact bearer of your circumstances would be
So
perfect for this
it's
task.
kind of funny. The goal eventually on Yokoso Otaku is like at the bottom how there's like channels. I want to put Senpai Scares and Senpai's Trash at the bottom, but it's actually, YouTube's not even letting me because we haven't made, I think we haven't established our content on those pages yet. So hopefully here pretty soon we'll get some content out over on those pages, and we can make that connection so you guys can get those links a little easier.
Please, bear with me. Your compliance would be appreciated.
I'm navigating this YouTube stuff. I really am. We're getting a little bit closer to a year here now, but it's a lot. It's been a lot for us. Especially because before we were 100% live streamers. Now we're kind of more content creators with live stream content as an addition. I'll do it. A good boy.
You have my thanks. Now then, would you prefer a detailed explanation on how to void the pacts, or will the gist of things suffice?
So we're gonna do the gist. It's not that complicated. We'll see what she says here, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
While exploring the mist in the academy, you will receive calls that connect you to the other world. There, you will find crystals known as ideals. Shatter them, and it will render the pact bearers powerless. Though it pains me to ask this of a student, the fate of our academy is in your hands.
That was kind of a weird way to shorthand that.
Yeah. Good luck.
So basically, our main enemies are the Pact Bearers, but we can't attack them directly. Before we get the Pact Bearer, we have to actually go into the other world and destroy their crystals that make their power exist. So there's 3 for every Pact Bearer. So basically what she's saying is the point of the game, there's 7 based off the 7 deadly sins Pact Bearers, and we're going to go find each pack bearer one at a time, and we're going to destroy 3 of their crystals by navigating the other world, and then we'll be able to challenge the pack bearer and defeat them, and then we'll move to the next one, and we need to do that 7 times to take them all out.
Mr. Vanitas, I would appreciate if you concealed yourself around any students who are unaware of the situation.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys.
Your appearance would cause a great deal of panic, to put things lightly.
I'm here for the boy, so don't worry your head. My only concern is what road he will tread.
I'll take that to mean you intend to
His
behave.
rhyming reminds me of Zorn and Thorn from Final Fantasy IX. If you guys are familiar with that, it's by far my favorite Final Fantasy. I know that's a weird opinion, but what it is.
These are reference materials about demons, pact bearers, and the other world.
We're gonna do
Give
some
them
cool
read when
stuff
you
in a
get the
second, so
chance.
just bear with this a minute.
I'll be taking my leave now.
All right, so now we've kind of basically ended like the base material or tutorial stuff. So we can move a little bit around the.
Do you have?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to you.
Hey.
Oh my god, I'm going to talk to you, lady. We can kind of move around the school a little bit more. It says a smartphone menu here. I'm just gonna kind of cut through this, but we have a variety of things. So now is the time where you can drop your save. And it's actually it's cleverly quick. I'm pretty impressed with that. We have a help menu where you can see all the help stuff that you've learned before, which is cool in case you forget things. Various profiles that you can look at for students, faculty, and then there's 3 others. Yeah, there's 3 here. Vanitas. So there's obviously 2 more that come up here at some point. Is this a new game you're playing? So, Lev, this is a demo for a game. I've played it before. It's called Monark. I have the Japanese copy, and I've played through a little bit of it. Actually, I played through probably about half of it on the Switch here. But we're getting an English version of it. So this came out, I think I want to say like 2 months ago in Japan. Well, maybe it was October. Yeah, it came out like in October in Japan. And it did not have an English release. So I played through some of this, but it was pretty hard because we had to do machine translation. It's soon to come to English. So we're going to get English versions of it on the 22nd of this month. You can get it on Steam, PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. I have a English copy coming for the premium edition for the Switch. So I'll actually have 2 copies for the Switch. And we're going to do a lot of content on it. So I'm just trying to get some stuff out and let you guys know. But this demo came out a little bit ago, and I've had a couple people kind of bugging me, when are you going to do the demo? When are you going to cover the demo? When are you going to cover the demo? So this is what we're doing. We're covering the English demo right now. And I'm kind of showing off the English FIO and the English text. But yeah, 22nd of this month, we're going to get this coming out. Pretty awesome. And you guys are going to see a lot more content of it very soon. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it. You're going to get a lot of content for it. So the library is interesting. It has our psych tests. So we can go through and look at what our psych tests are. And you guys did see that at the beginning. The materials is, I can go to the other world here. And these are basically information that we've picked up about stuff within the world. But what I really, really like, and the reason why I'm even talking about this, is there's an option here in the library to go to sound. And these are actually all the the music tracks that we've heard so far in the game. So as you play and you get more soundtracks heard, you can come back in here and you can find the songs. You can pick them. And you just switch the music off. And you just get, you get to pick what track you want. Actually, I thought that was really, really cool for the game. To just switch off and be able to listen to the music you want to listen to. There's also an achievement system, which I know a lot of people really complain, about how they hate the Nintendo Switch. It sucks. It doesn't have achievements. We can't show our friends how hard our dicks are and how wide we can swing them. And so we're here, and we have in-game achievements. So For those people that just need those massive phallic units that they're just knocking buildings over with on the internet, and you guys want to talk about that, they're here. We got them in, even on the Nintendo Switch, because we are playing on the Switch right now. So that is an option for you guys. And then we, you know, character profiles, or we went over that. We also have this map system here. I'm totally gonna get, like, YouTube's gonna smash me in the face for that comment I just made, but whatever. And the to-do list is basically like your working journal. So, like, what is coming up, what you need to be doing, what task you're currently actively working, or that's available to you. Bree wasn't very happy I made that comment. Oh well. Alright, here we go.
The chaos never ends, does it? Oh,
Never.
right. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Nozomi Hinata. I'm a third year here at the Academy. Nice to properly meet you. Thank you for your help in the other world.
I like how we just,
You're
like,
the
went and
reason
fought
we were
with her a
able to
whole
make it
bunch,
back
and then now
safely.
here we are. Introducing ourselves. I finally get, like, what her name is. So Vanitas is an important character that you'll see kind of chilling around.
As a reward, you can
So-
use them to upgrade your power's effects.
Yeah,
Speak to
we're
me.
not. We're just gonna cut through him. So basically, we get these. We get a currency called spirits for playing the game, and we can use them, and we can spend them. So down at the bottom of the screen here, we have 82, as you can see. We can spend them with Vanitas here, and we can get different things. We can get healing potions, which are also known as Healing Agent S, detox agents for curing poison, and stimulation agents for curing sleep. Obviously, this expands as we continue playing the game. You can also dismantle items that you have to get spirit points, and you can get more spirit points. We're not going to spend our spirit points right now, and I don't know if I want to spoil this just yet. We're going to get there in a second. I'm going to tell you right now, there's another thing that you can do with your spirit points. They are great. So we're going to get to that point, and then I'll talk more about that.
If you're going to travel through the mist and fight the pact
And if
bearers,
anyone was
would you
offended
mind if
at
I
my
came along?
comments towards achievements, I'm sorry, I guess. I don't know. I have my feelings.
I can't fight like you do.
I don't knock people
But
who
I
love
might be able to
achievements.
help
It's
in some
whatever
other
it is.
way.
It's cool. You guys like that. I just not a big achievement guy myself. I don't really think they matter. I have nothing that I really need to, like, go out and, like, prove on the internet.
I just don't want you to carry this burden all on
I just
your
like to
own.
enjoy games. We're gonna accept her offer because our only option is to accept her offer.
Thank you. The mist is spreading upward through the second floor of the building. Why don't we head to the infirmary first? We should explain things to Chio and Dr. Kakeru.
Nozomi Hinata is now your companion. Actually, I really like how they do, like, the graphics, like I was saying. So a lot of times they apply the chromatic aberration, but they're really cool because they're very obviously hand-drawn, and then they put kind of a little shadow silhouette in the background behind them. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. I apologize for all my coughing. I don't know what's with my throat. I really hope I'm not getting sick. Control your character. Yeah. We don't really care about that. They're just telling us our basic stuff, that we have fast travel. So fast travel is kind of cool. Like I said, you can pop over to the map here, and you can pick where you want to go, and you can say, do you want to go there, and you go there. I mean, we all know how fast travel works. Been around for a minute. Next step that we need to do is go to the infirmary and see Mr. Kakuru again, or Kakuru. I think that's how they pronounced it. I think it was Kakuru. A little bit of talking. I mean, you know the front half of JRPGs. They're very text
You
centric.
made it.
I was just talking things over.
We're gonna
with
get
these
into
two.
some cool stuff here pretty shortly after this. I tell you that.
I'm
You're
sorry.
into
It's all
Get
my
into some more of
fault
that
for
J
answering
horror
that
stuff.
call.
Chio, I've decided I'm going to help your brother out.
Help a brother out. Help a brother out. Do it.
I want to do whatever I can.
Thanks, Nozomi. I'll feel better knowing you're with him.
Of course. And, maybe there's something you can do too, Chio. I'm sure the newspaper club's ace reporter would be a great help in gathering intel.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. Okay, sure. I'll give it my all.
Honey Bubble, how you doing? Hey, oh, hey. I was like, I know who Honey Bubble is. How you doing? Welcome in.
Don't forget
Good to
about
see
your pal,
you.
the school doctor. You ever...
Yeah,
Thank you,
Bree's in the
everyone.
background. Caitlin. It's good to see you.
I'll support you to the best of my ability. I'm counting on
I'm just
all
playing a
of
little
you
bit
to
of a
work
demo
as a
tonight.
team.
We wanted to do FNAF
A
Security
team?
Breach, but we're gonna put it on our new page that we have, the Senpai Scares page, where all of our horror content is going to go. And YouTube has this policy where if you want to stream, you have to say that you want to stream, and then you have to Bree, you can chat in there, just text chat. You can do with Caitlin. Yeah, if you want to. What do I forget what I was saying? I've lost it. I'm really tired, apparently.
It's almost like we're in a club then.
Streaming on the other page, yes, Senpai Scares. That's where our horror is going.
Sounds fun.
And you have to wait. You have to basically say, you have to go into the page and you have to tell YouTube, I want a live stream. And the first thing YouTube's going to tell you is no. So then you put in a request to want to enable live streaming, and you wait 24 hours, and then you can live stream on YouTube. I had completely forgot about that. It was frustrating the first time, and now it was frustrating again because I had forgot. So I requested it today at like 4:30, and we're going to have to wait till tomorrow at 4:30 to stream on those pages. So all of our kind of content shifts are going to happen next week instead of this week. But yeah, we created 2 more pages. We have Senpai Scares for our horror content, and we have Senpai's Trash for our non-anime content. And so we're going to put that stuff over there. It will not be as frequently uploaded on as this page is. This is our main focus, and we will be working here. But we wanted to make sure that we could deliver other forms of content for those interested on those respective pages. What? That's so ridiculous. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird. None of the other platforms are like that. Like, I've streamed on Twitch, I've streamed on, we never did Mixer, but I streamed on Twitch and I streamed on Facebook, and none of them had that. YouTube does the 24-hour thing, and I don't know why. I'm actually not sure why.
That way, you'll get to be president again.
But good to know, and I've already followed. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, so you saw that announcement. Cool, that's exciting. Yeah, hopefully we'll work on some of that stuff here pretty soon. I'm sure Bree's going to be probably fairly active on Senpai Trash because Bree plays a lot of non-anime games, like way more than I do, and she's been home, hanging out and doing what she does. So probably going to be catching her over there a lot more, filling in some of that content gaps over there with probably live streams. Yes, I'm down for anything you guys do. Oh, that's so kind of you, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, Senpai Scares is with our horror stuff. We've traditionally done horror content, when we were over on Facebook. Pete, what's up, man? And so we've made a page for the horror stuff because so much of our horror content is totally not anime-centric whatsoever. There's new Layers of Fear game coming out. We really want to do more of like House of Ashes and stuff like that, kind of those more narrative horrors. We do Five Nights at Freddy's, Security Breach. We're going to be doing those over there starting next week, all that stuff. So. Sorry for the name change that confused you. Just getting ready for when I want to start streaming. No, it's cool, Caitlin. We can adjust to that very, very quickly. you know, the first couple times I just have to kind of click that over. It's been a thing actually just since moving over to YouTube. We've had to basically do that with everyone because, you know, people generally don't use their real names over here. That's kind of a weird thing on YouTube.
Dr. Kakeru, would you please shut your mouth?
So we'll get used to it and everything will be great. And I'm excited when you start streaming. That'll be really cool.
At 2, Miss Sora?
My brother can be the vice president then.
Playing Outlast. If we played Outlast, Lev, I think it would be a very, very, very short stream. It would. Me and Bree we own Outlast, the first one at least, and that one is hard. It's very, very hard for me. That one is almost at the same level as what Visage does to us. We get strung out, really bad, and then something will happen. It'll just snap the little thread that we have left of our sanity, and then we have to quit because we just shut down. So Outlast probably not that likely. Spookies, Jump Scare Mansion, yeah, that's probably up in the wheelhouse. FNAF, Security Breach, yeah, absolutely. There'll be some stuff we do. And, what? Ink Bendy, yeah, all of the Ink Bendy content that we have, Boris, Dark Survival, stuff like that, that's going to be over there for sure. Outlast 2 is even harder. That's what I've heard. I've also heard Outlast 2 is, like, really, really risque. And Caitlin says all you need is the capture card. Yes, you're so close. You're so close, Caitlin. That's awesome.
Vice Prez, huh?
Yeah, that was our last little piece that we put together in that streamer puzzle before we started also.
You just don't want to bother remembering anyone's name.
Yeah, unfortunately, we bought a Elgato HD60S, which a lot of people love that card, but it failed on us. And we bought another one, and it really failed on us. Oh no, Caitlin says, oh no, I hate Ink Bendy. Oh, why do you hate Ink Bendy? Bree loves it. She's obsessed with it.
It's settled then. You are hereby instated as President and Vice President of the TSC. You have my approval as Dean.
So we've now formed the true Student Council.
The current council was taken over by Mr. Hitotsubashi and his entourage. Many students wish you were still in charge.
Oh, you're feeling scared and frustrated. I've only watched people play it before, Lev. Oh, Bree says she's watched Markiplier play it. Speaking of which, Lev, I gotta double check something, and I apologize. I'm gonna do this while I stream.
But... and me. The other students believe in you as well, Miss Hinata.
Another thing that I feel like I should be addressing right now is I am very
Let's put our best foot
sorry
forward, Vice President.
That... Wow, why am I not... Whoa, Lev, it's saying I'm not subscribed to you. What the heck? That's why I haven't been getting... I swear to God, I subscribed to you, my guy. Whoa. Lev, you're gonna see me a lot more on your page. I am so sorry. I thought that you just hadn't been making videos. I cannot believe all that I've been missing out on. Oh shit, Caitlin says so freaky.
Glad to see you're taking to it. Now then, I have other matters to attend to.
Sorry, so I was saying something. It was about, I was apologizing. Oh,
okay then.
Something that you guys are gonna see a lot more on our page now is we're trying something new out to try to see if it doesn't help us out a little bit, but we're making more, I don't want to use the word clickbait, but we're using more clickbaity titles and thumbnails, and that is going to continue for a while to kind of see how that works out. Lev says it's fine. Dude, it's not fine. Like, I feel terrible about it though, man. Like, you have been supporting us and you have been And I've wanted to do the same, and I feel so remiss that I've missed out on that. So I'll be going through a backlot of your catalog there, and we'll be you'll be seeing my comments and definitely some thumbs up and a lot of watch time for me soon, man. So I do apologize. I feel terrible. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I just didn't know. I had no idea. I thought I had subbed.
All right, that about covers it.
All right, so Kakaru is a pretty important, or Kakaru.
Not much I can do about your amnesia.
He's a pretty important guy for our team. So as we explore areas that are heavy in mist, we are going to build up a madness level. If we reach 100% madness, it's going to make us collapse. And we don't want that to happen. Lev says, oh my god, thanks. No, I like your content. I've watched your content before. I just hadn't got that sub and that bell. So we're going to get that done, and I'm going to go through your stuff because I really do like what you're putting down. Anyway, so like I was saying, as we explore, we're going to get a madness level. And if you hit 100%, your character will collapse, and that's bad. You don't want that. It's basically like you dying. So, excuse me.
It's time. The student council meeting is about to start.
I'm all over the place with my brain today. I'm sorry, I'm having streamer brain terribly.
Off to the student council room.
I don't know. Yes, we are playing Crab Game tomorrow, Caitlin. We are playing it, and yes, you're downloading it tonight. Yep, we will be playing it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go to bed a little bit earlier than I normally do, and we'll have a good long Crab Game stream. So anyone who wants to join us, absolutely please join us. And Lev says, I mean, I enjoy your streams. I don't just watch to support, I actually like it. So no, and I appreciate that, Lev, and I'm the same way. I do support people to support them, but 99% of the time, I'm supporting people that I'm liking their content for the most. So, yeah, it's gonna be good. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. I'm super excited for that, Caitlin, as well.
Voice? It's coming from the student council room.
All right, so we're gonna spy.
We are living in unprecedented times. I speak not only of the barrier around the academy, nor the madness-inducing mist.
Speaking of music in this game, I love this soundtrack. I absolutely love this soundtrack. Oops. Oh shoot, I didn't know that. You can look at the log if you hit L here. That's actually kind of helpful.
Homicidal maniacs,
I mean common, but...
epidemics, spontaneous combustion. Further outlandish incidents plague the other buildings. I know you are all concerned about this inscrutable, hopeless situation.
We're 3 hours ahead of you, so...
worry not.
God, I want to sleep in tomorrow. Let's say 12. You want to do noon? We're going to go noon. I really don't want to do it later than noon. Noon. We're going to start at noon. But we'll be doing a... Nitro is in the chat. Yeah, Nitro's in the chat. Yeah. That maniac, that crab game god.
So long as you
yeah, so
remain
we're
here,
noon tomorrow.
so
Noon
long as
Pacific
you follow
Standard
me,
Time is when we'll be starting
Kurama
crab
Hitotsubashi,
game matches
you
tomorrow
shall all
for the
be
community.
Safe. This I swear on my life.
9 a.m. for you. Okay, that's what Bree
I
was
ask
saying. Yep.
for your continued
Perfect.
support.
Awesome. I'm glad that works out
Heed
for you
my
then.
words. Let us band together. We will make it out alive.
Yeah, if we do it at noon tomorrow, that'll give me a little bit of time to get like the thumbnail and stuff like that. Oh, that's what I was saying about the clickbait too. Yeah, we're moving into more clickbait stuff, and I know that it's annoying to people, but it's effective regardless of the fact. And I hate to say that. I hate to do it. I hate to move in that direction, but if it's what we need to keep our page moving forward and to keep being like competitive in the streamer ecosphere, I want to do it, and I really hope you guys don't feel too poorly about us for doing that, because it's not. We're really trying to just be successful and build like the best kind of community that we can. I'm not like out here being money hungry or a sellout or like whatever. I'm trying to make our community grow. and these guys are creepy, obsessive. I think they're brainwashed. They have to be. They talk like they're crazy.
They sure are fired up in there. It's kind of scary, actually. Kurama's planning on locking this building down.
I'm also trying new stuff. I don't know if you guys watched my latest video for, what was that called? Tasamachi. If you guys haven't seen the video for Tasamachi, I would love to hear feedback on it. I actually tried something new in hopes of getting like more engagement or interest off the first half of it. And I made a skit. I made a skit for the first time ever. And I know it wasn't the best, but I wanted to do it so that I could see what I need to do better. And I started that video off with a skit, which was different than normal. And we're going to do more stuff like that on the page too. More different things. You're going to see a little bit more from us than just being in front of a camera and talking. I want to kind of really start putting in some more exciting content for you guys.
It's just
And Caitlin says, you guys gotta do what you gotta do. We want to see you guys succeed too. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I do appreciate the support. I know clickbait stuff kind of rubs people wrong, but it statistically works. It's crazy to even say that, but there's an interesting video on YouTube if you guys haven't seen it. It's called something similar to like clickbait is unreasonably effective, and it's by a really big YouTube page, but they actually talk about how like even though everyone says that they hate clickbait and they loathe it, as long as you're doing the tactics that are more interesting and engaging, people are going to click more often. The general group of people are more likely to click on that over other things. And as long as your content isn't crap, like if you have good content, it will help you succeed. And yeah. So Caitlin says, I have no issues with it myself. I thank you so much. I do appreciate your guys' support. Like I said, we're not trying to be sellouts. We just want to grow the community. We want to have like these things that we do, like crab games on the weekends, be big successes, and we want to have even more fun than we've had before, and doing certain things like that where I'm quote unquote, playing a game more than normal, playing the game of the ecosystem. If that's what it takes to get us there, then I'll do that. Because I've always been about wanting to get more of us together and having these kind of great experiences. And it's not like we rarely, I don't know how to explain it. We moved to YouTube knowing we were going to lose monetization and that the level of income that we were going to receive was going to change drastically, and we have no problem with it. And I continue to have no problem with it. We are truly focused on the community.
Of the True Student Council.
So here's a new character here. I really like this guy. He kind of reminds me of like Alfred, the Batman butler.
Tells me you've lost your memories. I am Yugo Jingu, the steward of this
he's known as the steward of the academy, which I mistranslated as a butler in other videos. If you guys saw my deep dive video, I called him a butler, and that's what it translated to. But he's a steward. I think that's a fancier name for that. We'll ask him what a steward is. Why not?
I oversee the students' daily needs here at the Academy. If you encounter any trouble whatsoever, please do not hesitate.
I really like how they added the chromatic aberration on the characters' portraits. If you guys aren't familiar with like chromatic aberration, the best way I can explain what you're looking at is it's basically like how there's like the red lines and the green lines kind of around his portrait. If you look at it, almost kind of like a 3D kind of thing. It's a lens effect, and I'm not going to go into the depths of it, but that's what it is. That's what I'm referencing.
In any case, may fortune smile upon you in battle.
So his last name was Jingo too, which is the same as the Dean.
Watched over this academy for decades. Though if you ask me, the fact that Miss Sora still looks so young is almost demonic in itself. What's our secret?
I'm interested in knowing more about that. That's actually something that's enticing me quite a bit. This demo has been pretty good. We're like an hour and 45 minutes into it so far, and we still have a lot of content to do. So, at least I believe we still have more content to do here. I played through this in the Japanese version, so I kind of know what's coming up. But I'm trying to be a little funner for you guys. I don't want to spoil too much. So this next section that we're approaching here, this is kind of the standard gameplay loop that we're kind of getting into. And this is what I'm saying is it feels very kind of J-horror. Caitlin says, I'm glad you said what it was, because I'm like, WTH is that? Yeah, and so that's why I said it. I know not everyone's going to understand chromatic aberration. The only reason why I'm familiar with it was because I've done a lot of work on, when I was doing my sound design stuff, I used to actually make my own games in Unity, and I've used a lot of these like effects and different things that go into game dev, and I've learned, you know, certain terms like that. So I try not to like talk too high, if that makes sense. I'm not, I don't know, maybe I sound like an asshole saying that. I'm not trying to do that either. So they're telling us about the madness gauge, and I've already explained that. Basically, what we need to do is go through these areas as quickly as we can. And we want to do that because we're going to grow madness as we keep going with this. And if we hit 100%, we will collapse. You made games. I did, yeah. No, I made, I think I did 3. I made 3 games. And I did them all by myself. I worked with a programmer for one of them. I never released them. I just made them for game demos. If you guys want to see any of the stuff that I've made, and I don't have finished stuff, but I mean, I appreciate the kind words, but if you go to, let me see here. I probably shouldn't be sharing this too much, but if you guys go to my personal account, and this is crazy, I'm sharing this, but that's my personal account, which I've just linked. I have sound design stuff in there. I have video games that I've worked on before. It's nothing exciting. And I have like my sound design demo reels and stuff that I've worked on over there. And also my video game rapping and my dad's ski drawing. It's a mix, it's a mishmash of a bunch of garbage, basically. I did have a video with 8.3 thousand views, but other than that, there's nothing of note. And my Counter-Strike playing, I guess, too, is on there as well. But anyway, that's just throwing that little biscuit out for you guys if you guys are curious what the heck I've worked on before. A note here says, everyone keeps saying not to go into the mist because of how dangerous it is, but the mist, the unsettled, they don't seem that bad to me. Seriously, though. You must really like me, Reina. I can't believe you'd come to a place like this just because you missed me. Hee. There's also some other games that I've worked on as a sound designer, and those were released, and they did use my sounds for them, and I'm actually a lot more excited about those than what I've made personally. But what I made personally was for my demo reel. And so that's the kind of stuff that's on there. I was trying to be competitive in that market and get a job, and I spent a good 11 years trying to do that, and I failed. Which, you know, is a learning experience. Failing is a natural part of life, and I've only grown because of it, but that was 10 years of my life wasted. All right, so this is an unsettled. We're going to learn about the unsettles here.
It's not fair if I'm the only one who failed again. She's what we call unsettled. There are others like her running around in the mist. The mist messes with their heads, so there's no way to know how they'll behave. We need to keep going, but be careful, okay?
Good night, Riley. You sleep well. Okay, so basically what she's saying, so like we have this madness level, and for some reason our main characters can sustain like a certain level of madness before they completely break. But other students who have kind of wandered into these areas, who have been caught into the mist, they become unsettled. and it basically means that they're just crazy. And I actually kind of like the idea of it, and it's part of what I say is kind of the underlying like J-horror aspects. We will explore these, and we're just going to see kids that are just like, and they're talking to walls, or they're like, I gotta study, and they're just like scratching on tables. I really, really like how it adds to the atmosphere of all of this. So here's a memo here. Reina's gone crazy. And we'll talk to this first one here. I got fully qualified as a beauty therapist and decided I liked my job selling shoes too much to ever use that qualification. Oh, wow, really? I did not know that about you, Caitlin. That's very interesting. It's interesting how, you know, we weave through these things in life. Like I said, I went to school for audio production, and I got a degree in audio production, and I had done some jobs, but what I wanted to do, a video game sound designer, just didn't work out for me as much as I really put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of money into it. And I got to work on a lot of great projects. I had a lot of really amazing experiences, and I enjoyed everything that I did. But after 10 years and not accomplishing my goals, I decided that maybe I needed to look at other stuff. I was able to use that degree to get my current job now, which is not, you know, I work at a prison, a state prison, and it's not my dream job by any means, but it helps me pay bills, and I can work on passion projects like our content creation. So everything kind of just finds its way, I think, as long as you're willing to put in the effort. So yeah, all learning is good learning. I agree. Absolutely agree. I'm kind of rambling. For some reason I'm talking a lot tonight.
It's almost time for class.
Yeah, here's another one that's another really creepy, unsettled. It's okay, I'm not letting go of your hand, I promise. Okay, so that's an important one. We're gonna need that one because that was from the girl who was being crazy. It's like being in a dream. None of this even feels all that weird anymore. Time keeps passing, and I can't even tell how much. I'm so scared, Reina. Please don't leave me on my own. Okay, so this is the girl outside who's crazy thinks that she's talking to, and the other letter was her response saying like, "Oh, I'll always keep your hand." Yeah, my bosses and owners take great care of me and give me a 2IC position. I don't know what 2IC is. To keep me, and I don't ever plan on leaving. You know, if you're happy, you're happy, and I think really that's what everyone should really kind of be striving for, is to just do what they want to do and be happy with it. We're gonna talk to her again now that we've read that note.
Who are you? What do you want?
So, I didn't show you guys this before, but if we were to talk to her before, the last question on here, didn't you promise not to let go of her? That is not an option. Oh, a second in charge. Oh, cool. Wow, that's great. That's really good. Yeah, assistant manager, awesome. So the other two options were the only options we had before, and it wouldn't get her to move from that spot. She would be stuck there. So the third option only shows up once you find that little hidden note that was before. So we're going to use that now, and that will get her out of the way.
I'm not holding her hand. When did that happen? And what's with this locker? It smells awful. Miu? Where are you, Miu? I promised I wouldn't let go.
So, unfortunately, we've kind of collapsed this poor girl. She's kind of broken. She's gonna get out of our way, but we've kind of messed with her pretty bad.
I guess that means we can keep going. It's just like Reina said. This locker does smell awful.
That's really concerning. I feel like there's a dead body in there. And yeah, there's like little flies around too. So that's concerning. That's concerning to say the least. Is that like an Easter egg, or do you have to do it to progress? Yeah, sorry. So you do. You have to do that to progress. You won't be able to get her to move and to get into this door here without that. So you would have to normally find that letter before you can proceed. I didn't explain that very well. I'm sorry. I had just recently played through part of this demo.
What is that? Even the ringtone
Wow,
is
so you're doing
creeping me
programming
out.
for games? Sorry, feel free not to answer that if you don't feel like sharing. No, I'm an open book. I'm an open book. And yes, I did. It was C Sharp programming? I think it was C Sharp programming I was doing for that. Yeah, I did have to learn programming. And I was decent at it, and I'm actually tempted because I'm not really super happy with my job currently, and I'd like to work in a different field. I bought some stuff to do some training for more coding work. I live in the Seattle area, so there's a lot of opportunities for programming, and I'm kind of thinking about getting back into that. But initially, the reason why I wanted to learn programming and game development and audio implementation was because learning programming will make you so much more desirable as a sound designer for video games than not. And so that's what I was really focused on there. Yeah, I heard Unity is done in C Sharp. Yeah, and Unity was my main platform I used. I know there's a number of sound designers now that have moved into Unreal, but Unreal wasn't as big for independence as it was when I was doing it. This was a number of years ago, because I've worked for the state for 9 years, and I was trying to be a video game sound designer before that for 10 years, so you can kind of work that out. But I liked it, and I felt like I was pretty good at it. I have a friend that's a professional web designer and does web coding, and he was actually pretty impressed at how much self-learning I'd done myself, because he had helped me with some projects for some stuff that was a little tricky for me, and we would do brainstorming sessions for the programming stuff, and I was actually coming up with ideas that he was like, oh yeah, that would work, let's try that out. And it was really neat. I felt pretty good about getting to that level, at least. Not impressive, but it was a milestone for me. This is a good scene. I'm gonna let this play out and shut
A portal
up.
to the other world, a trace of the abyss. That call is what connects to the ideals, little miss. I fear this abuse is becoming mundane. I can't even muster the words to complain.
I put it on auto for you guys, so it'll just roll through.
What's wrong, dear Nozomi? Demon got your tongue?
Why?
Why, what?
Why do you keep doing that? Do you always have to pop out of nowhere? If you jump scare me one more time, I'm gonna lose it!
The mist? The other world? I've been hanging on by a thread this entire time, and now my cover's totally blown.
Poor girl. I feel for her.
Calm down, okay? I'll apologize then. I won't just show up out of nowhere again. After this, my appearances will all be announced, all right? Apology accepted?
What?
Well, VP, come keep your
Yeah,
companion under
he is actually
control.
kind of a decent guy in the background. Behind it all.
Just forget it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You heard me. Pretend you never saw anything. Forget everything that just happened. Please.
Including my promise not to surprise you?
Everything except for that.
She's so determined when she says that.
I've never been good with anything scary.
I feel that, Hinata.
People would call me childish and pathetic. I've been trying to hide that part of me from you. The mist was scary enough with just the two of us. But when Vanitas popped out of nowhere,
I'm astonished you actually asked to attend.
It's not like I want to be here.
I'm really interested to see how
Can't
these
let the vice
characters
president
develop
put
over
himself in
time.
danger all on his own. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Deranged is as deranged does. We've wandered off topic with that little spiel. As I said, that call connects to an ideal. Get close enough and you'll pick it up too. Just make sure you're fully prepared when you do. And don't forget to keep those eyes dry.
That was creepy sounding.
Shut up already!
It's like I like these glasses, but I hate wearing glasses. I have perfect eyesight, so it's so hard for me to wear glasses. Plus, it kind of screws the colors up, too. I mean, it does screw the colors up. But yeah, this is like what I'm talking about. Like, we got this ominous music. We're in this creepy school. We got these crazy school kids. We're looking at this, like, weird pile of glowy phones. Like, this is the kind of stuff, like, when I'm referencing that it feels like this J-horror kind of, like, backdrop to everything. This is what I'm saying. I love it. Then we got this crazy phone vibration here as it calls, and then we're gonna pick it up.
So that's an ideal? It's beautiful. In a creepy kind of way. I feel like I'm getting cursed just looking at it.
This is a good battle. This is kind of like our first,
The
like,
sooner we
real
shout
kind of
it,
battle.
the sooner we can go back.
It's technically the ideal of desire. Add reason and will for a trio entire.
Oh, okay, so that's why there's 3 stones. One of them is desire, one of them is reason, and one of them is will.
If voiding the pact is your goal, they're the key. But it won't be so simple
Rebecca,
to
welcome
shatter
in.
all
How are you
3.
doing? It's so good to see you. I hope everything's been well with you and you've been having a lot of fun lately.
A monarch would not let their plans go astray. They've fiends of their own to keep you at bay. Monarchs, like humans, have much at stake. In the case their ideals shatter and break.
What do you mean?
Demons subsist off the human ego. That is the way they develop and grow.
Yeah. A lot here.
Ideals give humans the power they need, and demons the ego upon which they feed.
I just love his little rhymes. I don't know, I just find that good. Good, I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my PS4. Ooh, I liked Odyssey a lot. Odyssey was a lot of fun. Are you enjoying it? Oh, you have a sore throat. See, my throat's been kind of sore too. I hope that doesn't last too long for you, Rebecca.
You're
Sore
already
throats are
able
no
to.
fun.
For what do you protest?
Lev says, "Hey, I'm impressed that you self-learned C#. I like bits of it. Like I knew conceptually enough. I picked it up well enough to get the specific audio things that I needed. A lot of it was me copying stuff for long enough that I was kind of understanding like a bigger picture of things. I was not like, you weren't gonna get me sitting in a room and making a lot of stuff happening really quickly. It was a thing. But Rebecca says, yes, I liked it so far. I just started the game today. Oh, you just started today. Yeah, it's you can get so many hours into it. That game was a lot of fun. I did enjoy it.
Huh?
And magic ears are nothing more
I love
souls made manifest.
Wait, you said Odyssey? Is Odyssey? I think Odyssey is the... Hold on. That's the Roman one, right? Yeah, it's the Roman one. Yeah, that's good. They have some good ship stuff in there. So weird. I sent that one 5 minutes ago. You know, YouTube's being weird right now because it's also telling me like that there's like 4 people watching, but then there's 2 people watching, but then there's 0 people watching. I've not seen it do this before, so I think maybe there's some weird stuff going on. I apologize for that, Lev. I don't have a whole lot of control over it.
The will to do so is all that you need.
Yeah, sometimes refreshing the stream helps, or Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Terminal recall.
What are some good
Searching
games under
8 consciousnesses.
$10?
Analyzing.
$10.
Adapting.
That's a really good question. I'm trying to think of something I played that's been really good that was under $10 recently. I do, like, my problem is I use Xbox
really
Game
needed
Pass
was my
for PC
assistance.
now, which is like $10 a month. And I've been doing that so much that I haven't been buying budget games now. Does anybody else in chat have a good answer for Nitro? Maybe somebody else has a good idea of something.
I'll save the explanations for a more obliging
Games
ear.
so far,
I
Assassin's
doubt
Creed
you even
Origins,
grasp
I'm only
the
on
weight
level
of what
13.
I'm
Okay, so
doing here.
Origins is the, that's the Egyptian one. That one I really liked, because I'm a really big fan of Egyptian stuff. I was a huge fan of it back in the day. What is
This is
good
my
for
power.
$10?
The manifestation of my will.
So we're starting to see a little bit more fleshed out stuff for this combat. We're going to get deeper into what the combat system offers in this game going from this point forward. I am going to say you're beautiful because it's funny. I just want to show you guys this response.
Thanks. But could you watch where you're staring, please?
I like how she just goes there. Oh, you bought Dying Light 2. Oh, I've heard it's so good. Our mod Marcelo, it's way too late for him to be on, but he plays Dying Light 2, and he has just been loving it. I heard it's so good. I also saw Charlie, Moist Critical, playing it on Twitch as well, and it looked good. It looked so good.
Now enough with all this senseless prattle. Amuse me with your bloodlust in battle.
Amuse me. When I bought Outlast 2, it was below $10. If you convert currency. Oh yeah, Outlast might be around that if you like scary games. Okay, so they're kind of going into the system here. So I'm going to show you some cool stuff. Obviously, our main characters are placed, but we have this new guy here, Lust. And you can click X and go into the, Morgs is playing Dying Light 2 and loves it. Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. So these are our little robot person that we have with us to help us out. I don't know how to explain that. But obviously you can look at the ability list. This is what he has available to him currently. But if you go into unlock abilities, this is why I was saying about the spirit and the other things that you can use with the spirit. So we're kind of connecting some stuff I was talking about earlier. But with this, we can go in and he knows this up in flames skill. Last game I need is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't played Valhalla. I haven't played it at all, Rebecca. I heard it's good too, though. So for 15, we have 82. So for 15, we can have him learn Piercing Arrow. So we'll get him leveled into that. That's going to open Sleep Resistance, Charm Resistance, and Frozen Thorns. So I would like to learn Frozen Thorns. And then, I don't know, I don't want to use that one because that's so much. So if we go back to Nozomi, for your main characters, you can actually level them up too, also using your spirit. So she knows how to heal, but we want her to be a little bit better in battle, right? So we're going to give her a skill to use with her lance. And we're going to give her perform an attack with a high chance of landing a critical. So that's another good one, and that only costs 10. We're going to pull that one up. And then if we go to our main character here, I also have Accelerating Slash that I can pick up. And instead of buying items, we actually just spent the first little bit making our characters a little bit more beefier for this first run. So we have Critical Strike or Enemy Resonance, which resonates with an enemy sharing authority, status ailments, stat alterations, which is what we have now, but it's for something else. Not with our partners, but with the enemies. Nitro says, I'm looking for mostly FPS game with a campaign, so got any for that under $10. FPS with a campaign. Funny, the only thing I can think of is Postal. But I don't know. The newest Postal, don't get Postal 3, but I think Postal 4 is like more than $10, and Postal 2 is so old now. Pretty much everyone's played it. I'm not really sure. what else to suggest. Does anybody else have any suggestions for Nitro FPS with a campaign for under 10? All right, so we have 17 left, so we can either do Critical Strike or Enemy Resonance, and I actually think we're going to do Critical Strike, because I prefer that for right now. I do want to show something else that's kind of cool out, so if you go to Lost, you can actually go to Vessels, and you can change the head pieces, the body pieces, and the leg pieces out, and we're not able to do that yet, but you can also go into customization. Okay, so Rebecca's not really familiar either. Yeah, I just can't think of any. So this is pretty cool. It starts off kind of simplistic, but we can adjust the height and the build, so we can make them kind of. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it just crashed on me. Damn it, this game has been so stable for me. I only really play mainstream games, so I can't help there. I play a lot of indies. I don't play very many mainstream. There is, yeah, oof, ALR, yeah. There is autosave, so hopefully it autosaved at a reasonable part. Okay, here's our autosave. Where is this? I guess the one thing I would like to preface. Oh God, we're all the way. Oh. Well, that's fine. We can zip through this. This is basically just right before this fight. That's fine. My Switch does that too. It's a demo. That's all I have to say. It's like this game's a demo, so.
So that's an idea. Well,
I can't say what I want to say. I wouldn't be too worried about the final release of this. Okay, I'll say this. I'll say this much. So this is the Japanese physical copy, and I have never had this happen with the Japanese physical copy. So I think that was a total fluke. That had to have been an absolute fluke.
If voiding the pact is your goal,
I think we can do skipping. So we'll skippity do through this.
A monarch.
Yeah, we'll be back where we were in just a second, because I did want to show you guys some stuff. Rebecca says, not my Switch. Yeah, I rarely have stuff crash. It's usually like more independent games will crash, but sometimes demos always run a little more rickety in my opinion. They're like pre-builds in a little way. I mean, this demo might be kind of older too, but okay, so all right, we're really not too worse off than we were before. So we're gonna put Lust in. Dude, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh shoot. Okay, there. Really quick, let's see if we can't whip the unlock abilities back out again. I'm not gonna do commentary for what I'm doing here. We can jam out to some good music. I'm naughty and leave games open when I go back to play. It says the game card removed. Oh, I do that all the time, Caitlin. I feel it. I've been there. Bree says she does that too, yeah. Okay, so we're back to this, and what I wanted to do is go to Lust here and show you guys what the customization stuff is. So, like I said, we can make them really tall, and we can make them really beefy, so you can kind of change the personal characteristics. This does not affect the stats of the character. Nitro says, now he's finally going to go to sleep. Okay, Nitro, I will think of, any suggestions for you tonight, too, and see if I can't come up with something. Maybe if I talk to you tomorrow, we'll see something. I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. And Rebecca says, I got 3 new games. I got my Nintendo Switch. First game is Hidden Objects. Ooh, those are always fun. I think we've talked about Hidden Object games before. You got Assassin's Creed Rebel Collection and Crime and Punishment Sherlock Holmes. That one sounds interesting. Yeah, so also in this game, you can also kind of change their faces. Excuse me, their faces. I think this one's kind of creepy, so I like face 2 seems to be my favorite. You can give them hair, which is kind of chuckle-worthy. Just a couple girl hair, a couple boy hairs. Tell me that tomorrow stream. Awesome. That's perfect, Nitro. And then we can also make the hair a little darker. And then we can pick, like, the voices. We can do 2 male voices, 2 female voices. Good night.
How about you?
And you can listen to it there. So we have these things here, which are, it's cool, like, for customization. But when we get into vessels, and I don't know that the vessels will, yeah, I don't know if we'll get this far into it, but in the Japanese version that I played, we'll be able to use vessels, and they're like face masks and like leg armor and body armor, and it will actually affect the stats of the characters, which I think is really, really cool. Lev says he's getting ready to kick some ass. Yeah, Nitro does do that, though. He does do that. He takes it to a whole new extreme. All right, so you can also give him a name. I'm not going to. I don't really feel the necessity to do that, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the cool customization options you can do with that little guy, because he's interesting. So we start the battle here. It's a 2-star battle, which, I mean, it's only our second battle, so I guess that's kind of obvious. It wouldn't be too hard. Alright, so resonating with the unit. So they're telling us in this, and I'm just going to whip through this since we had that crash and we're kind of behind now. They're basically telling us, so if I go up ahead here, I could, you know, I could maybe go in and give him a little accelerating slash. He's gonna counter me because I'm too close to him. But if I bring her up here, and I also have her do something like, let's say, pierce, there's an assist next to me. I'll join in on the attack. And with this guy here too, we also get another one, and we give him a little snipe there, and then we're gonna get the triple assist. So if he'll survive it. That was pretty bad. But he comes in and joins there. So we're gonna turn quick off because I feel like that's a little maddening at this point. We're just gonna do a normal slash on him. Checkmate. We get a back attack. He's dead.
Here I go.
So then with her, we can move her in, and we can get her. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can get back her up a little bit. Get her to do a good. Or pierce, or maybe Arrow Lance. That one actually sounds kind of interesting. I haven't seen this one that I remember. Counter arouse. And then this guy can come up here, and he can get an attack, but she's gonna assist now too. So we're gonna get 2 hits there. Oh, not very good. What it is. He doesn't get a counter, and then here's a long range guy coming out. Here I go. We'll wrap around him. I always like to do these back attacks. I feel like they're kind of the best way to go about it. We'll try to see if we can get a 50-50 critical. We hit him, and we got a full 48. So definitely that one's a powerful skill. She may be able to reach with that lance. Nope, not quite. So if we really wanted to, we could back her back out, and we could look at doing some healing, because she's a healing character, the only one that we have currently. So I think that, let's say, I'm at 36, Nozomi's at 29. It's not telling us what our little ghost buddy is, so we'll pop him over here. We'll get a heal. I owe you. Rebecca says, I saw on Hidden Objects Collection, they're coming out with Volume 2 next month. Ooh, I bet that is exciting. That's cool. That's exciting. Cool, Rebecca. Piercing Arrow. I feel like they should be longer range than they are, but... Ball of Flame, that's still one. Frozen Thorns is still not a very good read. And then we could go Defer, I guess, and we could Defer...
Take point!
To me? So my madness goes up, but I get to play again, which means I could do something kind of cool, like hit him here. He's going to counter us, but we should be able to take that because we just got healed. Can't double up on that. And then I'm already right here up in the front.
not over
means
yet.
it's really easy to get me to come back here and do a little slash back attack. Guaranteed
I
hit.
have to stay focused.
He's gonna be here. She can absolutely do a pierce on him.
Enemy down.
We'll get a double attack. Yep.
You missed.
And he totally missed on his counter there. And he should be able to come in too and get a triple. And this is gonna take this guy out. So he's gonna go to bed, probably. Yep, there he goes. Taking a little nap.
We made it, Nozomi.
Good job. You were amazing.
I do want to appreciate everyone for coming in. So we get a spirit rank bonus. It says upon winning a battle, the results will display. In addition to spirit, you will also gain vessels, which I told you before is equipment that increases or enhances fiends to new heights. So basically, you can equip them with the armors, and they'll get stat bonus. We'll just put it at that. It's very not that complex. They're making it sound like it's more than it is. So we got we got 3 new helmets. It looks like we got a Tame helm, a Grimoire helm, and a Vigorous Grimoire helm. And you can see the stats that they do. So you get a skill from this one. The other 2 are just stat bonuses, but they're pretty good. Like Psi 8, Luck 4, Psi 9, Luck 2, and this one's the 8 and the 4, but also with the poison follow-up, which actually sounds pretty sick. We'll level up here, and we saw this where our ego grows, which is kind of our stats for our characters. So we have a little bit more lust, a little bit more wrath, and a little bit more greed.
Thank God my power came through there. Now you won't have to fight alone anymore.
We'll let this run and go use the restroom really quick. I will be back in like 30 seconds, but this will play.
Even if that was terrifying beyond belief.
Ideals, VP, are a fragile matter. The slightest touch will cause it to shatter.
Humans are foolish. They see hope on paths paved with despair. They hear it in words crafted from the same. Walking the road to ruin all the while. Only misery awaits at the end. It never changes. No matter how many times I tell them or how many times they're shown. Humans truly are foolish. They are witless, puerile, and rash. But if my hands can cover their eyes, if my words can drown out their ears...
Oh, I like how they did this little cutscene. I did like this little stylistic thing they did.
I could create a world free of destruction.
So I'm assuming, and I can't remember because it's been a couple months since I played the full version of it, but from what I remember, those are what happens when you break the crystals. It kind of looks at that person a little bit in depth.
Don't get yourself all tied up in knots. The ideal relayed you the Pact Bearer's thoughts.
Yeah, the Pact Bearer's thoughts. Yep, that's right.
Oh, I see.
Also on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I'm at the Elite
Not
4
that
right
those
now. I
thoughts
never
were
leveled up my
particularly
Pokemon. I gotta go
pleasant
finish
either.
up on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Nice. That's cool. That was a good game. I liked both of those games. Those were a lot of fun. I wish me and Bree were doing YouTube back then, because being Washingtonians, we were treated with the ability to be able to go to a very special event that they had before that game came out. And I think that would have been a lot of fun. Me and Bree have some pretty great pictures from that. They had these giant Pikachus and a giant Eevee that you got to take pictures with. And they had this cool van where we got to play with the Pokeball controller before the game came out and everything. It was kind of a magical little experience we got to do.
In any case, we should keep up the pace and shatter the other ideals.
Hashtag things that don't exist with COVID.
And, that means heading back sooner rather than later. Please?
I used to love those pre-release events. Nintendo used to invite me to them too. I also got to play the Nintendo Wii U before it came out, and it was a very special event because I had so many points on my Nintendo thing, actually, that they personally invited me, and I got to bring up to 3 friends for it in Seattle, which was also really awesome. They gave a bunch of food and drinks out for that one, and you got to play a bunch of different games and talk with devs.
Hey, hope you don't mind me stopping by.
Oh, welcome back! You too, Nozomi. Thanks for looking out for my brother. I feel a lot better knowing you're there for him.
Always happy to help. I'm really not all that special, though. Your brother's the amazing one here.
Here's how long the demo is gonna go. This is pretty good to get 2.5 hours out of it. I mean, I've been yapping a lot, obviously, but...
Huh? Did someone say something?
You're not supposed to show yourself in front of people!
Behold, little girl! The one you should thank duly is none other than yours truly.
Vanitas? See, this is what happens when you pop out of nowhere. Stop scaring Chio.
Geh? You're the one who's scaring me here. I said I would warn you before I appear.
I wonder if they're gonna have some merch with Vanitas. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to see like a little stuffed animal or something of him. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness. He's adorable.
She loves him. That's cool.
Wow. He's so soft and fluffy. It's like snuggling up.
He's like an evil god, and she's just like, it's a stuffed animal.
No fair. You never told me Vanitas was this cutesy wootsy adorable.
Hey now, you're
That's pretty
suffocating
good.
the poor thing.
Rebecca's laughing.
Being like me has no need for breath. Lend me your aid from your sister of death.
Being like me has no need for breath. Dre, lend me your aid from your sister of death. You guys want to see something fun? We can say, fine, I'll help, or we can say, pacify your predicament personally.
You flagitious fiend.
The little guy sure gets riled up easily, huh? Oh,
like
right. You should know that the mist on the second floor is all gone. Guessing that's your doing.
I'm thinking this is where the demo would end. It would make sense to me.
So, thanks for that. Alrighty. Guess it's about time I got back to the infirmary. Just stop on by if you're ever feeling under the weather.
Ooh. Wow, we have more?
Mr. Bunny, why are your ears so floppy and long?
Why, without them, my rabbit-like form
So,
would be wrong.
this was kind of a unique
Mr. Bunny,
thing that they have in the game that I found is if you're in a room with people, they will either talk to each other or talk to themselves, and it will play their dialogue
so wide and big.
while you're in the room, which I thought was
All the better
interesting.
to
It's
eat you with.
kind of threw me off at first because the first time I heard it was with the doctor, Kakeru, and he was like talking to himself, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, I just ended up leaving the room. But it's kind of comical if you want to just listen to some flavor text and world building stuff.
If not, you can do so whenever I'm near. You know that you can travel there by answering the phone. But so too are their numbers you can dial on your own. If such a number should pop up at all, why not give the other world a call? You could, of course, dial things randomly. But if it leads to your end, don't blame me.
Interesting. So it says being near Vanitas will restore service to your smartphone. While in service, you can call to travel to the other world. Which plane of the other world you go to depends on the number you call. Beware, calling the Abyss will pit you against extremely powerful foes. Very interesting. So I think that there's special numbers that you find that connect you to like the places that you need to go to, but I think you can also put random numbers in, and I'm pretty sure that could end up pretty bad for a person. So we do have 30, but we're not going to create anything. We're not going to dismantle anything. We're going to kind of keep that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
What is it?
Talking to her. Talking to my sis.
So soft and fluffy.
Geo.
Oh, right. I wanted to mention something. The student council members are acting kinda odd.
Geo, they've been acting odd. They're always been odd. That's funny. You're one to talk.
Well, you're not wrong, but I mean more than usual.
I like
It started
that.
just before you and Nozomi came back, I think. They just kept glaring at us. That's around when they started upping their surveillance.
Sorry,
on
I'm sleepy
everyone,
AF. I gotta go. I'll try to join in on Crab Game tomorrow. Dude, that'd be awesome, Lev. You have a great night, man. Thank you so much for swinging in. I think we're kind of probably towards the end of this
I wonder
anyway.
what's going
So
on.
have a good one, bro. All right, so I'm not exactly sure where we need to go, but we should go to the doctor.
The third floor should be covered in mist, too. Let's search there next.
Wow, she really gonna do the third floor too? So yeah, this is the doctor, and we want to talk to him because he's gonna remove our madness. So you want to always kind of clear your madness before you go to the next level. That way you can be there longer. Otherwise, you'll just gain too much madness and you'll crash, and you'll have to end up back at the infirmary again. I don't know what the penalties are for it because I haven't done that. I'm always kind of careful about it, but that is a thing.
Glad to hear it. The honeymoon phase is always the best part of a new relationship.
Yeah, we get to learn a little bit more about this. I'm actually going to let this one kind of play through because this is a good
Do you think
little
every boy and
building
girl
thing.
who hang out together are dating? I know you're old, Dr. Kakeru, but really?
Get off my back. I'm still in my early 30s.
It's me. I'm in my early 30s.
Are you? Your cluttered desk looks more like a toddler's.
Aw, you flatter me.
You flatter me. That's great.
That wasn't a compliment. Ugh, if only Dr. Shironeko were here.
Haven't you heard the saying, out of sight, out of mind? Leave things be, and you'll always know where they are.
That's what I
not
feel
how
like
that idiom
sometimes.
works. People tidy things up for convenience.
Bree tidies things
Incidentally,
up. I
Vice
don't. I
President,
like to have things
did you
messy so I know
Dr.
where it's at.
Kakeru's wristwatch has a dead battery?
Why is this staying on this one for so long?
Yep, it's been 11:45 p.m. for the past 10 years. A phone's good enough for telling time these days. People only ever wear watches for fashion now.
That is kind of true.
What are you so proud of?
I really want to do a
In what
cosplay
world
of
is a
him. I think I could
beatable
do a
watch
really
like
great
yours
cosplay of him
fashionable?
other than the fact I'm fat.
Your slacker attitude makes some people worry about the quality of care here, you know.
Well, that's rude of them. I know how to be in the right place at the right time. When I need to.
When I need to, though me.
If something needs doing, I'm gonna do it right.
The man of my people. Okay, so anyway, we want to talk to him now.
You seem good.
Yeah, he's gonna say we seem pale. He'll heal us, and then he'll give us some items
You're
that'll
good
help
to
us
go. Here's
lower
some
our
medicine.
madness while we're exploring. So we got 4 mental stabilizers,
Don't push
and like I
yourself
said,
too
those are
hard.
important because as we build the mental stabilizers, as we hang out in the areas that we're not supposed to be in, or the bad areas, we'll be able to retain ourselves longer there using those. Because says, oh my gosh, why? But I do. I like messy things. It helps me organize. I'm organized messy.
Nozomi, I've been looking for you.
Yusuke? What is it?
I have a favor to ask. You started hanging around the student council.
I really like this song.
All of a sudden, she started talking about Kurama like he's some sort of god.
Ooh.
They're a couple. Yusuke Tsuji and Yu Nishioka. They've been dating since we were first years, as I recall. I've known them both since I was in elementary school.
She wants to break up with me. She said she doesn't have it in her to deal with being in a relationship right now.
Whoa.
But we were doing totally fine before she joined Kurama's fan club. Don't you think that there's something fishy about that?
Yeah, pretty much.
What? You getting dumped?
No! I'm talking about Kurama and his groupies. You and the others weren't so goddamn obsessed with the student council before. Since when did anyone start listening to Kurama anyway? He's such a nag. Even the teachers don't want to deal with him. It's been like this ever since all this messed up shit started happening to the academy. There's gotta be a reason why. Were they drugged? Or maybe they're all hypnotized. You'll help me look into Kurama, right, Nozomi? You need our help. Same goes for everyone else. Come on! I'm begging!
He's begging us.
I understand why you're so suspicious of Kurama, but
I just realized she's a lot darker colored than
wait and see how things
others.
turn out for now.
I wonder why that is.
Time to just stick around and do nothing.
Poor guy's losing his
Forget it,
girlfriend.
you coward. I was stupid for thinking you'd get off the fence for once.
Whoa.
I mean, what else should I expect from the kind of person who'd leave her best friend for dead?
Whoa. Well, he came in hot on that one.
Do something. I am. Somebody has to.
Wait! Listen to me!
Listen. Like Navi.
I've had a hunch about who the Pact Bearer is ever since our talk with the Dean.
Yeah, I mean, I had super figured that out.
If it turns out that hunch is right, well, it just means we'll have to be that much more careful.
I kind of like her hair, too.
I
She's
don't
got
want
cool
us
hair.
to get all wrapped up in any more danger than we're already in. Let's get a move on, Vice President. We have to shatter the remaining ideals.
I wonder what that would look like in real life. That'd be kind of a weird one, I think. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Madness. They look super creepy. They got pink eyes. They're pink eye. They're just hard stares. They walk by. Creepy. Okay, so before we go up to the 3rd floor, we're gonna drop a save. I just want to make sure that we're prepared here. Who knows what's gonna happen? Oh, so they even signified that there's mist on the next floors. So that's kind of cool. They'll show you the floors with mist, the floors without. All right.
Be careful now and hold your breaths. This place is linked to the other world's depths.
The depth?
The farthest reaches, the other world's end. Full of beings against whom you can't contend. I'd advise against picking up any odd calls, unless you enjoy your blood strewn on the walls.
Wow, that's not dark.
You'll want to mind the unsettled as well. The madness of the depths infects your surroundings. If a call connects, they'd act more unhinged than they already do. Who knows what'd end up happening to you?
So, if we pick up, we'll be in danger. If we don't, we'll still be in danger.
Yeah.
Precisely. My perspicacious president.
Well, that's not fair at all.
Oh, he talks.
Isn't there a way around that?
The depths of the other world are hardly near. They're not quite connected directly to here, though a singularity should be on the border, connecting two sides to keep them in order. Should you destroy it without delay, the other world's influence goes away. I'll give you a number to the singularity. Deal with it first if you're lacking temerity.
At times, your phone will occasionally receive what is known as a death call. Incoming death calls will increase your mad gauge faster and cause the unsettled to go out of control. Approaching an out-of-control unsettled will cause them to go mad. Getting too close to them will raise your own mad gauge to 100% instantaneously. Answering a death call will trigger a battle in the abyss against powerful enemies. Do so at your own peril. Calling specific phone numbers will lead you to special otherworld planes. Destroying the singularity points in these planes stops death calls from occurring. You can also stop a death call by leaving the mist or receiving an incoming call that connects to an ideal. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, I meant to call. 8675309. Alright, so we're gonna go to unit placement. We have this guy placed already. However, this time we're gonna do something a little new. We are going to go into our vessels and we are going to attach a new head vessel for him. So this will give him +8 and +4, and we'll also make him a HP 48G graphing calculator. The G is for gangster. We can unlock some new abilities. We'll give her the wind cleaving spear here, and maybe see if I can do anything cool. Looks like I have this one, which is the throwing knife, where we can throw a knife at distance, which actually might be really, really helpful. So that might be kind of fun. All right, let's get at it. Let's jump into the battle. The 2-star battle. So we should be able to do this. This shouldn't be the end of us.
Demi.
I'll be your strength.
Here I go. Away with you!
That increases our agility, though, which is kind of cool. Oh, okay, so this is like what a range attack's look, or I mean a field of, what am I trying to say? An AoE attack, area of effect attack. I got back attack on him, and then he got to double up with him. And for some reason, actually, shockingly, he didn't get a critical. So that's kind of cool. Okay, we did get him down. Alright, Sister 19 online. Yeah, that sounds pretty screwed up. Not do that. I don't have that on the page. I'm good on that. Ooh, critical. I like these criticals. They do a lot of damage when they hit. And we missed.
Here I go.
But be able to get a arrow lance, maybe? Yeah, we did that, and we got a back attack, which with an assist, and we got a critical out of that. So that was a good little set of damage there. This guy, ooh, he just, barely. There, we took. Not too bad. I don't know where this last one is at, though.
Get
Very
ready.
unique. Huh. Maybe we have to attack this stone?
You're open.
Singularity core? Oh, okay. So that's what they were showing me.
Good job. You were amazing.
Follow your own star. Oh, we got an A rank that time. Yay, that's our best one. We get to level up a little bit, and we got some new of the super cool equipment that we like so much. The beef equipment. Death call stopped. All right, so we stopped our death call. That's cool. Actually,
Balls. Dangerous.
that guy's going mad. That guy's going crazy. He's going crazy. Whoa, that is a locked locker. I had to go bug Mr. Yugo for my locker combo, but it's all good. I won't make that mistake again. All right, so let's see here. Got a healing agent from that little pickup, which is cool. Looks like there's a thing there, but like, how are we supposed to access that? That's not even accessible. Oh, here we go. Memo, Fertile Ground 1 registered.
Damn it.
Remedial lessons.
Don't you know?
10 Spirit. This is terrifying sound. This floor is dangerous. Once a call comes in, everyone loses their goddamn mind. Yeah. Oh, this guy's beating his head. How about you stop that?
I can't possibly memorize it all before the quiz. There's no time.
Really a big fan of listening to this, like, smacking sound. The horror game. And spoopy. 7 Wonders 3 registered in the library. I'm not even talking. She's just being a wild woman. That droid over there.
Open up!
Your phone rings, do not answer. Just run.
Open this thing up! I'm gonna be late for my exam!
What exam? What's your locker
My
combination?
locker combination? How do you expect me to know? My notebooks and stuff are all in there.
Who even cares about that right now? Let me out! Open up! Come on! Someone! I know you can hear me! Hey, you! Oh, I'm gonna be late for my...
How'd you pick
My
your locker combination?
I think it was the last 4 digits of my student ID.
Who even cares about that? Let me out! Open
The
up!
last 4 of her student ID? Did we see some information that would lead us to know what the last 4 of her student ID was? Yeah, this lady's like really trying to pound this door down. Just like really freaking me out. You chill out, lady. Let's see if maybe there's something like in the library or something. I don't think it works like that. The moving portrait in the music room. Ever since a certain music teacher passed, one of the portraits in the high school music room has begun to move on its own. If you hear a loud noise when the room is supposedly empty, or notice that one of the portraits happens to be missing, just lower your gaze and go home. For those who see the portrait moving and figure out the secret behind it, end up going insane. Creepy. Caitlin says, let the poor woman out! I need her locker ID. Like, we gotta figure that out. I know I'm being kind of mean, but let's see. Maybe is she in the students here? Ah, yep. There's her student ID. So it's 1040. 1040. That's easy enough to remember. So let's go back to this locker and let's hit 1040 on it and see what happens. Is this the right room? Yeah. Okay, let's do 1040. Yay! We got the 3rd year student badge. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Cool. That's cool. I will go let her out now, Caitlin. Have no fear.
Remedial
What's
lessons.
an underclassman like you here?
I really don't want to listen to that sound anymore. It's freaking me out. It's scary.
Hey, you! Oh, I'm gonna be late for my...
Wait, what do you mean I can't open it?
Stop messing around! Come on! I'm begging! Let me out! I know...
Why can't I open it? Okay, so here's the music room, and there's the students' portraits, but... Ugh. What did I need that pass for, then? They make me listen to the pounding, and the screaming, and the yelling, and the anger. Ah.
Head empty.
Hey! So that means no...
Oh, okay, now we can show her the badge and we can get into this room. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is what we needed to do. We're getting there, Caitlin. I'm working on it. Okay, select few students with particularly strong senses of self will leave crystals called alter egos around the academy. An alter ego's location will vary according to its respective student. Try using details from their profiles to aid in your search for them. An alter ego cannot be acquired unless your own ego is above a certain threshold. Successfully acquiring an alter ego permanently increases your stats of your units. A character who has not yet joined the party will have their stats enhanced after. Cool.
Physics will never betray you. Physics will never betray you.
That teacher is scary. Why do I have a phone call? Oh God, no. Run. Yeah, we gotta fight for it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. You alright? You alright?
I'm fine. I was lost in thought. Sorry. I'd better focus on the here and now, huh? I'm supposed to be helping you. Not to mention the rest of the academy.
I like her character. It's interesting to see someone that's like kind of like weak and like vulnerable like this. And like I have a feeling like, you know, that there's a lot of character growth that can happen with her over time. So I do like the idea of this. As frustrating as it is, I guess, at the top half, I think it's a really cool concept. 2-star difficulty again, so we should be able to take this. Yeah, easy, no problem. Come on. Alright, so let's go to the vessels here and... Ooh. Okay, so I got some legs. So we can get 6 agility or 3 defense or 6 defense and 4 agility. I'm gonna go with the Gamijin Greave. I'm gonna do this one. Ooh, no, but this one gives him a skill. We're gonna keep going with it though. We're gonna... Any new helmets or anything? No, the helmets aren't new. So for her, we just have unlock abilities. We have 24. Come on, stop that. It's too fast. Protean Spear. Attack with thrust, then increase your own... Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, increase my own defense. And I'm pretty sure like the minimum is like 10, so we can't do anything else. That's okay. That's okay for right now. We'll live. Start battle. Here we go. Getting into battle, girl.
Let's go, Nozomi.
I'll be your strength.
Battle studs.
Here I go.
Alright, so I think it might be prudent if I back up and wait. Okay, we can actually do our resolve.
I won't back down.
That might be beneficial.
Here I go.
I've never actually done this before, so
I want to help you.
maybe this will
Arouse.
get us somewhere. It's interesting to play this in the English version because, like, I played the Japanese version pretty far, but I had no idea what I was doing. So I'm able to have a little bit more forethought in this game, and I haven't played this demo this far yet. So I'm in an interesting spot in what I'm doing. Authority. Oh, he can't do it because it won't work for him. So we'll wait.
Oh, Lord. Stay in your lane.
Really? Oh, we had him behind us. Oh, shoot. Oh, I wish I had thought of that. Wow. That was silly of me. How silly of me. Alright, let's do something fun here. Oh, I want to see how far throwing knife goes. Throwing knife does go pretty far. Not as far as I was hoping, but pretty far. I'm just going to do a normal slash to get the attack in. He'll counter. Oh, or not. We got the assist from the crossbow guy there. Because he's actually has that deep range. That's cool. We'll do a pierce. I should have positioned myself better to get that back attack, but we still got him. Yeah, that's it. Oh, but he's going to counter. That's 6.
Oh, Lord. Stay in your lane.
Interesting. They're not too aggressive. This guy really wants to poison us. It's very annoying. Here I go. Need to be poisoned by you every second. What accelerating slash on him?
Away with you. I'll support you.
Yeah, but then he leaves himself open for a back attack. Hilarious.
Enemy down.
I like that. Good animations. The animations are kind of cool. Like the walking animations and stuff are real corny, but outside of that, like they're pretty cool.
Oh, Lord.
Man, these guys are just not aggressive movers. They're like kind of forcing us to push up into them.
Here I go.
That's okay. We're close enough now we can actually attack, so I'm okay with that.
Away with you.
There we go. Got my Haji up. Yeah,
Here I go.
6 damage. This might reach, hopefully. Yeah.
Perforate.
Perforate.
Arouse.
4 ain't no thing.
Enemy down.
And we get an assist. Nope. He's dead. We got this.
Stay in your lane.
It's not over yet.
Alright, we're gonna try the throwing knife, because that's gonna get us the range that we need.
You're open.
Ooh, 16 actually.
Here I go.
That's impressively more than I assumed it was going to be. So I'll take it. Arrowlance. Yeah, we'll do that.
Perforate.
Perforate. Ooh. Now, Lancer versus Pikeman, yeah, that's gonna do it. Damn. Damn. You know what? Let's defer.
Take point.
Screw it.
Understood.
We're gonna defer me, and we're gonna get a back attack off on this dude. And I'm gonna go for an accelerating slash again.
Take this.
Some ridiculous Aji, and then yeah, she comes in too. He's like super dead after this, though. There's not really a whole lot he's gonna be able to do for us, other than get wrecked.
No mercy.
I'll back you up.
I'll support you.
Yeah, we ganged up on him way too hard.
We made it, Nozomi.
Good job. You were amazing.
I don't think we're gonna get high points for that one, though. Yeah, D rank. Oh, here we go. So we got some body armor this time. We got 2 new heads and some new pants. So I'll take it. I'm down to clown. Down to clown.
The soul is an imaginary entity. The body creates it through nothing more than trivial chemical reactions.
People are fools. Their eyes, ears, even their very souls are inferior. These are the flaws in the machine we call the human body.
He's a total jerk.
Consequently, one must acquire...
Oops, whoops. Shoot, I'm sorry, guys. Well, you can play the demo yourself if you want to find out what happens there.
The authority to govern their bodies.
The free demo. And it's pretty much for
wonder.
everything. Actually gonna
only
pull
one
up and
more
see if you
ideal
guys can
left.
get the demo on Steam here. Since it won't show up on my screen, I'm safe.
Once
to
we
do
take
that.
out the Pact Bearers, we can return to our normal lives. That way everyone gets to be happy.
Everyone but the Pact Bearers.
You're right. I guess that'd be too much to ask for.
Probably.
The Academy fell into total chaos after the anomaly started. I did everything I could, but I wasn't strong enough. Things only got worse and worse.
Hey. That auto.
A long time ago, there was someone I really looked up to. She was fair, strong, kind. She always did the right thing. I wanted to be like her. But I only ended up disappointing everyone. I couldn't live up to her example. I have my fair share of weaknesses. I'm a coward, as you already know. I keep thinking it was a mistake to make me the president of the True Student Council. I'm scared I won't be able to live up to my station. That I'll only end up hurting people instead. Confidence is never easy, is it?
So it looks like the demo for this game, if you guys play the demo, your progress will carry over into the main game when you get it. So try to play the demo on the system that you're most interested in buying it on, because if you end up liking it, you won't have to repeat this stuff. As someone who has played, and I keep showing this off, but I played the Japanese version. You know, what we're doing for the demo is
True Student Council,
what
is it?
the game is. So you'll be able to continue your process. You won't have to replay all this stuff again.
If I didn't
But there is
know
no
better,
demo for
I
Steam.
think you were implying
It's
the
only
existing
for
Student Council is a
PS4,
sham.
PS5, and Nintendo Switch, just so you guys are aware.
We are the tried and true, Hinata. We guide
The full game is
people and
released
protect
on
them.
the 22nd. The 22nd.
However, I'm
And
willing to pardon your transgressions. After all,
I
you
can't
aren't
say
exactly
anything,
known
but I
for
can
making
tell
the
you
wisest decisions.
we are gonna do a lot more content for this.
Everyone obeys
Soon.
me sooner or later. But let us set that aside.
That's all I will
for
say.
now. It appears that every time you return from the mist, another of my ideals is destroyed. I highly doubt this to be mere
You guys are definitely gonna
happenstance.
see a lot of Monarch on the page, and that's kind of all I can say.
I
Oh, it's a free demo.
don't know what
Free
you're
demo.
talking about.
Yeah, you can just go on the PS4 or PS5 if you have one and
Enough beating
pop it up,
around
or
the
if you have
bush.
Nintendo Switch,
We
you
will
just
speak
go.
plainly
That's what we're
or
playing it
not
on the
at
Switch.
all.
So I just went into the store, search Monarch. It'll have the buy
I'm a
page,
pact bearer.
but it'll say
He
free
who
demo, and you just click
commands
the
the
demo.
authority
It'll
of
download it,
pride.
and then if it is a game that you decide that you're interested in wanting to play more of, you can pre-order
If
it.
you're concerned about
And
any eavesdroppers,
physical
fret
or
not.
digital,
They
and
are
when you go to
under
play the
my
game, you can
control.
continue
It
from where you
doesn't
left
matter
off in
if
the
they're
demo.
here.
So that's actually pretty
Even if
amazing.
they
I
do,
love when they do that.
won't be
Not all
able to
games are like that.
process it. I've
And this
used
demo
my
is a
authority
big,
to put
you know,
them
it's
in
the
a
first part of the game
trance.
here, so
They haven't the free will to remember a thing.
pretty cool.
That's horrible.
God. Why do all these ones are like Vom? Probably do the Switch because Morg acts like he owns the PS5. I think if we had a PS5, I'd probably be the same way, honestly. But yeah, I mean, you know, you're watching it on the Switch now. It's pretty good.
Foolish words from a foolish
Through the power
girl.
of magic, I know that it looks
You can
really
defeat
good
all the pact
on other
bearers and
platforms.
Restore the academy to normal.
So it depends. Like, if you want the portability and the you know, the ability to play it everywhere, like I said, there is parts of this game a little later on that are a little bit more grind heavy, so you got to spend a little bit of that repetitious time. I think that the Switch really helps with that. But if you want the best graphics and the best frame rate, you're gonna want to play it on the PS5 or the PC. Yeah.
Let me put this in no uncertain terms. It's impossible. You cannot best a pact bearer. Even if you were to defeat me, it would only increase the chaos and casualties alike.
This bro is admitting he's a pact bearer? Damn, yo, damn. Damn, yo. Damn, yo. You bold.
Oppose me no longer. Instead...
Ay, ay, ay.
What did you do to him?
Unlike you, I am no fool. I can already tell how pointless this discussion will be.
You act like you
As
own the
such,
Switch. See,
I
me and
made
Bree
some
had to have our own
improvements
Switches.
to his perception
I think
of the world.
I think we initially just had a Switch. Yeah, we had one for a while, and me and Bree were like, it was like almost like relationship problems status level. Like, we were really into it.
Did you brainwash him?
Yes, I bought Bree hers for her next birthday after we got this, because it was mine. I bought the original Switch. It was my Switch. And yeah, it was
our Switch.
It was my Switch.
It was our Switch.
So Bree told me to buy it, and I bought it, but it was mine, and she refused to admit that it was mine.
Our Switch.
Now you're getting it.
Yours is mine.
So anyway, there's a lot of conflict in the House of Gamers with the Switch. Yeah, and so we got her one.
You monster.
Yeah, Bree has two technically. I'm gonna buy an OLED one here pretty soon.
Vice President, you have to snap out of it.
Me?
Works pretty well
monster?
because Morg plays more games on the
Hardly.
PS5 and I play more games on the Switch. Oh, that's good. That's good then. Yeah, that's great.
Under my control, you dullards will finally achieve inner clarity. You should be thanking me, really.
You've gone mad.
Don't be ridiculous. It's the world that has gone mad. But worry not. You too shall understand eventually. For I shall remake you in my image. Now, Vice President, seize her.
You bought them both together? Oh, wow. That's cool. That's funny. No, no, no. It reminds me of that JoJo scene. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes.
What? You're still lucid? Why isn't it working? What are you? That was an authority. It can't be. You're a pact bearer?
Peace up, A-Town. Usha, Usha. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot.
Are you okay, Vice President?
I hate to resort to such brutish means, but if I hold no authority over him, then I've no choice but to eliminate you directly.
Oh! Gross!
Everyone, seize them! I'll re-educate the foolishness right out of you.
I think you're tripping, dog. You gotta go run and find that
Don't
third
worry,
crystal and
I'll
smash it
protect
out.
you.
Such touching bravado. For now.
Oh! Oh!
Your inanity will come to light soon
Oh! Whoa! We got dark. Oh, we got dark, y'all. Oh! I was not a spec.
The only fool I see is you!
Oh, he stabbed himself, I bet. No, he got his arm.
You're the bad guys here. You took her from me. You wouldn't let her go.
Blasted stalker! Where did you come from?
Stop! Let go, damn it! Get your hands off me!
I thought that was gonna be way worse. I thought that kid was gonna get killed for attacking him.
Yusuke, no!
We'll meet again, Hinata. You're all fools. Every last one of you.
Damn, that got kind of hype.
Nevertheless, I refuse to let the lunatics run the asylum. Not anymore. I will protect everyone, no matter what.
A monkey butt. Wait, what?
Wait!
What do you want to do
This
when you
demo's
graduate,
popping.
Nozomi?
I like didn't think they were gonna be so
Thinking about going
robust
to
with this.
university and working
I thought
toward a
we'd be
teaching
done in
license.
like an hour, and we're like 3:11 right now.
Mr. Bunny said there's only one ideal left. Once the pack bearer's ideals are shattered and things go back to normal, you two have to come hang out with me. There's a whole bunch of cafes I want to check out with you. So make sure you finish this up quick.
Nah, I don't like her voice actor. I thought she had grown on me, but
try
I
not
take
to
that
push
back.
yourself too hard out there. Okay?
I just don't.
What is it?
So, if you guys didn't watch the Japanese version, that when I played it, Vanitas in the Japanese language, his voice is like huge. Like I do not know what kind of like gargantuan like beast that they used for the voice acting in Vanitas, but like his voice is big. I was really kind of interested to see what they did in English, and his voice is decent. Like it's fair enough if you didn't ever hear the Japanese version, but like damn, you guys should hear the Japanese version sometime. It's popping. In fact, I'm probably gonna make a video. I was gonna make a video talking about the English voice actors, but maybe what I'll do is I'll make a comparison. I'll show each of the main characters, and I'll talk about the Japanese, and then I'll do the English, and then you have a comparison, because I want to make a video that lets people have a really clear and interesting idea about if they really want to listen to it with the English subs or the Japanese subs. Dubs. It's not mad.
Controlling people against their will. It's despicable.
I'm worried about what they'll do to Yusuke.
Some sumo wrestle. I mean, legitimate. I don't know if you've heard it, Caitlin, but like, it's like, I had seen stuff for the character before the game, released in Japanese, and when I got the Japanese copy, I was like floored when I heard that voice. I was like, holy crap, I was a tiny little rabbit, have that huge voice, like a mountain of a voice.
Not to mention Kurama's wounds. Still, he's a pact bearer. And worst case scenario, Dr. Kakeru can take care of him. He'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If we destroy the last ideal, Kurama will lose his powers.
I haven't, but now I'm intrigued. I'll have to whip a video out. It'll be kind of a...
Has me on edge, though.
I could do it. I could probably put some
Once
stuff
released from his
together.
Control, Will the Academy descend into chaos again? What if our power as the TSC, my power as the president, isn't enough to stop it? What am I supposed to do then? What do I want to do? I hate this mist. And I hate that barrier. I've had enough of this hopeless and most of all, I don't want... But honestly... Thanks, but you know... You'd never know. I still feel uneasy.
So I apologize. I'm gonna kind of ASAP some stuff here because I want to... I know that last one didn't take that long and there's just a lot of text, but I'm gonna kind of cut through stuff here because I'm 99% sure that once we beat this next area...
The school's rooftop should be completely covered in mist.
Okay, so Ooh, wait, hold on. What's our madness level? Oh yeah, we got 12 and 16 mad. So let's roll back down, and we're gonna talk to the doctor real quick here. But after that, I'm gonna try to ASAP up and wrap this demo up tonight. I think it would be cool if I played the full thing, but I also I gotta get to bed and stuff because we got our community event tomorrow, and I want to get some sleep and eat. Actually, I haven't eaten in a while, so it'd be kind of nice to eat.
You're good.
He does not go to bed hungry.
Don't push yourself too.
Okay, so he talked to us, and then we're just gonna try to ASAP up to that top floor, whip the dungeon out, smack the boss upside the head, and wrap the demo up and call it. Like I said, we're gonna have plenty more content. Not all of it's gonna be live stream content. I'm gonna do a lot of videos. Gotta be on your best for Crab Game. I do. I gotta make it fun for you guys. I don't like to be boring. I like to have energy and be ready to rock and roll. Okay, so the rooftop is next, which actually I kind of like the idea that the rooftop is next. It makes me wonder if hopefully it's just a boss fight. That'd be kind of clever, wouldn't it? Oh, what the Fuddruckers? Oh, they converted him, I bet. Oh, they converted my guy. Oh, no.
No way. You too, Yusuke?
I get how you felt now. Even just listening to Kurama's voice is pure bliss. I wish you guys could experience it too. It feels ecstatic. Just leave us alone, Nozomi. You don't have to worry about us anymore. This is our happiness.
We're excited to have you in there too. Yeah, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be just so fun. I think we're just gonna have a really great time.
I can't believe this. His mind has been warped. I can't just leave them like that.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So hopefully we don't have to do something for them. I'm hoping they just let us go up. Okay, good. They do. All right, so before we do this, though, let's gotta get a little save going on here, huh? Yeah. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We got save. We're going up to the rooftop. Never played before. No. So
this place too is linked to
I'm not gonna lie. So
this number connects to the
none of us are skillful.
Where's my
like
thanks for all my charity.
Honor is darn good. Shoot, we gotta call this number. Honor is real good. Honor is skillful. Nitro is legendary. Everybody else, we're just having fun. So don't, by any means, like, you're gonna, like, Bree's gonna play, and everyone's gonna be there. We're all gonna have a good time. It's gonna be real low-key. You don't need to feel any pressure at all. This is literally, it's a community event for our community to enjoy ourselves and have fun. Crab Game is notoriously toxic when it comes to, like, playing publicly. The communities that you run into, you know, you're going to hear a lot of, like, real terrible slurs and all sorts of really awful stuff. And so we play these community games, and they're, you know, I mean, you've been around with us for a while. Like, we keep it clean. We keep, like, there's joking and there's joshing and we have our little jokes, but I mean, I wanted it to be something where people could play and have something that was more appropriate. I don't know. Appropriate's not really the word. Let's pop this thing on here. Bam! Oh, wow. It looks cool now. Oh, that's freaking cool. I love these little armors. They're neat. They're neat. So it looks like we got some new stuff here. -5, -3, but we get electrotherapy or healing factor. Oh, yay. That sounds great. Yeah. No, it's not like, I mean, we have, you know, there's some competition and stuff, but it's not like everyone's friendly and kind. Hopefully Honor shows up this week, though. I'm actually kind of worried because last week we really kind of ran him through the ringer a little bit. I hope he didn't take that too personally. We were just having fun, in my opinion. I actually didn't see him around. I haven't seen him around all week, actually.
Let's go, Nozomi.
He hasn't been on the page or the Discord or anything.
Here I go.
Can I just like run up and like smack this? Oh, they're not gonna want that. Oh, I was wondering. Friendly competition, absolutely, absolutely. And you know, if anyone's saying anything that makes you feel uncomfortable, or you're not happy, or you know, it's a little too personal or something, when we're just playing around and stuff, please let us know. We are no problem. It is not an awkward thing at all to ask us or ask anyone to, you know, dial something back. Okay, we all respect each other. We just give some boundaries and just make it a thing. It doesn't have to be weird. Damn, look at this dude. He looks like a beast. All right, he's not going to be able to do that, but maybe he can defer and give her another shot. Yeah, we're going to defer her, and she's going to double up on
Leave it to me.
ass whooping.
Perforate.
Dang. These things are a little tough. Maybe I shouldn't have left my main bro out there. Oh my god, Nitro is still out here.
Go to bed.
Nitro's got to get some sleep. You need some milk. As Vampire says.
I'll back you up. Here I go.
Dang, man.
It's over.
There we go. Okay, I'm like, we have to be able to make this guy move. Like, that is too much. He needs some milk. Yeah, we have some fun people that come in just to watch us too. We have some good community chat going on in the chat room also. I think it's pretty amazing. Oh! Wow, why did that thing not take a back attack on us? Oh, that was popping. We got lucky.
No mercy.
Ooh.
Here I go.
How did we cake that thing out so bad like that? That was weird.
Arouse.
What is that? I feel very uncomfortable about how he said that.
We made it, Nozomi.
Good job. You were amazing.
Oh, is that literally all we needed to do? I feel uncomfortable with that. Anyway, we got 2 new pants and a stimulation aid. Death call stopped. Okay, so that was our death call. We took care of that. Madness levels are pretty low. Due to your chronic tardiness in class, you will not be allowed to graduate. Do your best and try to be on time next year. God.
Practically the same as dying.
We got some healing agents. And over here, we got a detox agent. Mr. Namakawa, your behavior during school is unacceptable. So much so, you will not be allowed to graduate. Oh God, why is everyone saying no graduation? Why the hell is he trying to make them graduate? What? Banjo Namikawa? Yum Banjo. Alright, anyway. I've never known anyone in real life to be named Banjo. I've never heard that before.
I told you already. No one's getting through. Open this door, Mr. Namikawa. We have a graduation ceremony to hold. Graduation? Are you freaking kidding? Get the hell away from me with that shit.
He's holding the door shut from the other side. We can't do a thing about it. Can you try talking to him?
I don't know, bro.
The graduate. Piss off already. I'm not opening this door for anyone.
Are you jealous you can't graduate?
What? Jealous? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Idiots. Every last one of you. Crazy, cocky, selfish idiots. I don't care anymore. Do whatever the hell you want.
Honey? What now? Whoa! Shin Mikado Academy Anthem register. Teacher's memo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 5 other students are to be held back this year. This concludes our class graduation. Congratulations, one and all, dear God. Mother of God. Gotta be some stuff over here, huh? Huh? Oh? Honey? Looks like something here. Oh, God, we got a phone call. All right, before we go into the phone call, let's acquire our 10 spirit, and our madness levels are okay enough that we can make it over here, but because I do want to see, like, what the heck's going on with this crystal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Your ego of lust must be higher than 500 to resonate with this alter ego.
Always brings
Whoa.
a tear to the eye,
That was dark. That was dark. Those kids literally jumped off the side of the building. They're like committing seppuku here. All right, let's get this guy taken care of. Like, yikes. We're like 3.5 hours in this demo, yo. What up?
You've come.
You've come. I have not, sir.
Kurama.
For you.
How are your injuries?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go to bed.
A wound like that is nothing in the face of my authority.
Don't give me that look.
Right. The authority of pride. It lets you control the human body, right? Which means it can heal wounds, too.
How insightful of you.
How insightful of you, sir.
That being said, it's very like you to be so
I'm curious what a
concerned
boss
about
battle
your
looks like.
opponent, Hinata.
Again, I can't
You're
remember.
the very picture of foolishness, you know. You made it this far, all for the sake of destroying my ideals. That alone is proof that you have failed to comprehend the extent of your stupidity. My way is the path of justice.
Your definition of justice is no one but...
No one but yours. Sorry, forgot I was
You're the
actually
only
supposed to
fool
be
here.
speeding this up here.
Your beliefs are flawed, and yet, but I'm not like... I know my definition of justice isn't But despite that, I can't let you get away with what you've done. I will stand by my
Ooh, she's gonna stand by her
You're
ego. She's gonna level up here.
despicable. No person in any position of leadership should ever utter such drivel.
Drivel?
Huh. It would seem I was the ideal candidate for student council president after all.
Oh, shut up, you jerk. You Foolish.
I make decisions based on what is just, not what I desire. Will no one but me think of the people?
You don't think of anyone, my guy. You're
Keep talking
crazy,
about
man.
justice, but in the end, it's all just to stroke your own ego. I'll admit we're similar, but you're far more short-sighted than I am.
No, you're wrong. At the very least, I am not one to boast about my ego like you.
Acting like you're on some sort of
Anyone
high
so
ground,
proud
wild
of their
man.
own selfish
You're a
wants
jerk.
is not fit to.
Your opinion is the same as your.
What did you say?
Honey.
It was our peers who elected me as student council president. I was elected because others Those beliefs will hold fast. They didn't falter then, and they won't falter now. It's as simple as that. I will always do what I think is right. There will be those who will agree with my values and those who won't. And that's fine. I know I can't please
Fine
everyone.
like frog's hair.
And I'm not trying to.
Fool! You brandish your self-centered philosophy and deceive others. Your very existence is evil. You don't care about anyone else.
Unlike you, Kurama,
Cha,
I don't
what is
decide what's
up?
best for people myself. I recognize that everybody has
cool
their
name.
own will. You steal that will and turn them into your puppets, plunging them into a joyful despair.
Joyful despair.
In my eyes, I determine that it's you who's beyond.
All right, let's go. Let's get this boss fight going on. I love this stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, but we gotta wrap this up. It's been a minute.
You only say that out of ignorance to what awaits you. You've no hope of besting me. Your defeat is inevitable. Without me,
No.
the remaining students will
Not
be
my
lost to
feet.
despair. They may even perish.
You're letting your pessimism rule you, Kurama.
How you doing tonight?
I, for one, don't plan to give up.
Yes, you do.
It's your logic that will bring harm to others. That in itself is evil. I will never allow it.
You will so, sir. You'll allow it. We're gonna beat your butt till you do. All right, I'm ready for him to transform. I bet he's gonna turn into something cool, right?
I shall save you both. I shall stop you with my authority. You will know what justice is.
But we be pack bearers, yo.
Now, come and remake these fools in my image. Superbia.
Man, this dude's whack. He needs some milk. She looked cool. She yo-yoing. Yo, that's kind of terrifying, though. Not gonna lie. NGL.
Superbia. Yeah, who knew? I smell a pact between those two.
Vanitas, is that you?
This music's hype. This music's hype. I'm down with it.
Indeed it is. Oh, right. Ahem. Here I come.
Copyright strike imminent.
You remember, anyway. Does this mean you're going to fight alongside us? You are the Vice President's Monarch, after all.
Now, wherever did you get that idea? I make it a point to avoid direct participation. This fluffy body isn't built for brutal confrontation.
I guess Chio's practically got you on a leash anyway.
This is hype. This is hype.
Yeah.
I've made up my mind, Vice President. We're going to defeat Kurama and come back safely. For Chio and all the other
Chio! I miss Chio. We haven't seen Chio in a bit. Chio used to always swing in. Hope Chio's been doing well. Alright, unit placement. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get our equipment first, though. Here we go. New legs. This music is hype. It is. It's good. This is good music. Putting these new pants on. Got these new pants. I need this soundtrack. I think that the premium edition comes with a soundtrack. I so hope it does. The Danganronpa Decadence came with the soundtrack, and that soundtrack was hype too. Like, I need more hype game soundtracks. I need them. Whoa!
Get ready.
What is that thing? Oh, it's like a poison thing. I see.
Away with
you! Here I go.
So I have a throwing thing that I can do. So like maybe if some of the units get close to those flowers, I could throw something at it and blow it up and then damage those units without damaging anyone else around it. That could be a thing. Ah, he's always going to be able to counter me because he's a big boy. Counter up in there. Oh, why my guy so bad? All right, that's it. He's gonna defer to her, and we're gonna get her like straight ill popping here. Let's get her like over here maybe, and get her like a arrow lance.
Enemy down.
Counter. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Oh, we got that big chick here. Okay, so she be waiting. Oh, she's in conjunction with the dude bro here, so. Interesting. Okay, so this guy's close to this little pod now, so theoretically, yeah, he'd get hit by it. So it makes me wonder if we did a little tossy McToss here. Yeah, and I think we're in it though. We're in it to lose it. We're still in it. We're in it one way or the other. We can't seem like we don't have the range to do it. So maybe my other bro can do it. Let's see. Oh shoot! Why did I do throwing knife at him? Oh, not what I wanted. I'm screwing up. I'm making bad decisions already. This is not a way to start a boss fight. We can do a healing frizzle on him. Get some heals. I'll shut up. We gotta listen to this music. It's dope. Same thing. Let's just try it. I'm just curious what it looks like. Oh, he can't anyway. He's lame. Huh. Okay, this is just odd now.
Take point.
I like this defer.
Leave it to me.
The deferring is cool. Oh yeah, we can do a protean on him. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but get some defense up here. Good. Oh, just being near it does it to you. Okay, so you just have to stay out of it. You don't actually hit it. I don't remember this boss fight at all. I'm terrible. I'm a bad man, I guess.
Damn. Worthless.
You're creepy. These bots are creepy. Stop being creepy, bots. Give us, like, regular spam. Like, increase your peenie size or something. Don't give me that weird crap.
Away with you!
Me too! I have to stay focused. It's over!
Dang, I was hoping we'd charm him out. Want to see what the buff to buff, like, status effects look like. We need to get some healing going on here.
Here I go. No mercy.
I'm at my limit.
Oh my god, she can't heal because it requires 8 from her. Ooh, that's a bad day. You're living in a bad world. Bad man. She's totally gonna die. We totally screwed this whole thing up. I literally started this boss fight off in the dumbest way. That's awesome. Failed me. Yeah, she can't do any authorities. You can't do items? Oh, we can do items. We can do items. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's back it up. Back it up. Get items. Get items. Ooh, we needed that. Ooh, we needed that. Alright, let's just go straight out at this guy. Let's see if we can Cupid him out, because... No, stay away from me. I don't really want to fuck with you right now. I'm like good on you right now. We're good. Not hit 2 of us with that one.
It's not over yet. No mercy.
We're gonna take him to the Matthews Bridge. She can probably drop a heal me heal here. Yeah. That was it. That was there. I'm like, I swear, if I healed the wrong person, I'm gonna like feel real dumb up in here.
Take point.
We're gonna try to pull him over because what we're trying to do is lure. I want to try to lure these guys into that poison before they come at us. See if we can't like play a little game like that. Nope. Dang, why do they be thinking like that? Stop using your brains, you jerks. Stop using your brains. I'm luring you. I'm luring you. Be lured. Lure.
Here I go.
We're gonna see what we can do. Why can't we lure them? Why are they smart like that? They're supposed to be stupid. We're getting our heel on this way though, so that's okay. We'll pull and wait. We'll pull and wait. We can pull and wait. We got the distance here. Cut through, cut through, cut through. Oh, she's not gonna cut through. Oh! How'd my dude get over here like this? Ooh, we ain't even playing like that. Oh, you gotta get real close to it. All right, that's it. We gotta just start. We gotta start whapping. And that ain't that song by Cardi B. Okay. 2 assists out of this too, so we'll take that. Go for it. Go, 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 go. Look Team Gadget, go. Ooh, he hit for 13. He's stealing. Oh, he's stealing. Okay, let's go. Critical Pike, Protean Spear. Protean Spear is only an 18% though. Let's not do that. Arrow Lance. And we'll get the 2 assists out of it. Let's take it. Okay, good. We're chipping him hard. So, if we get 110 out of that, let's do it. 10 and 10, we're still not enough. We still can't tap him out. That chick's gonna get here before then. Oh, I knew she was gonna come in and start messing with us. I knew that was gonna happen. I really wanted to take that guy to Lapsy's Bridge first. We might be able to do that here if we get in accelerating back attack and the triple. Yeah, he's done. He's going to sleep. He's peacing out. He's A-towning. Let's get her. Let's see if we can't do a wind cleave. Do we want to do a wind cleave? Wind cleave is 90. No. Arrow Lance. We're going hard or we're going home. There we go. Yeah. We got her all ganked up here. I think we can take her. What? Yeah.
Looking rough.
Yes. Oh shoot, I'm getting all whacked out and stuff. Let's not whack myself out here. So we do want to keep close to her because we want to be able to assist in our team. But let's maybe drop a healing agent on our faces, and I'm really glad I got that.
I have to stay focused.
Okay, here we go. Here, we're gonna go back. We're gonna keep with the arrow lance on her. Oh, he's not close enough to get that assist either, which is lame because he's still close enough to get hit by her. So we kind of failed a little bit in that realm. Optimize accuracy. Sleep. I don't think we're gonna sleep or charmer. Summons Thorn of Ice on all enemies. Chance of reducing movement. Or launch a ball of flame. Launch a ball of flame is 160%. So let's drop a ball of flame on her. Oh, you killed my girl! You killed my girl! Yeah, we're gonna get bad rating on this one. We just gotta go for her. We gotta go for her throat, right? Oh, she's only got 29 left. Yeah, so let's take her. Dead. Back in dead. Go to sleep.
We made it, Nozomi.
Good job. You were amazing.
Yeah, we sucked. Yeah, it was terrible. I was terrible. I screwed that up like right off at the top, so that's no surprise. No surprise.
Fools! As if you could even scratch me. I refuse to.
Nah, you're dead. You dead, boy. You dead.
Shatter the ideal before he can act. Doing so will render void his...
Finish him. The road was wet and red, as if paint had spilled upon it. The light, too, was red.
So these scenes, like I love these. I love these scenes.
Had I stopped
I'm a huge
him,
fan of these.
he would have never been hit. I knew it was dangerous, and yet I did nothing. And now...
Oh my god, I just got to the
never
Cobalt
come
Coastlands. Whoa, really? Okay, cool. I'm jelly. I gotta get my Arceus. Like, I gotta really dig down on it. I got to play a little bit today, thankfully. That's actually what I was doing up until I started streaming this. I really gotta put some time into it, because I've been loving it. I've been loving Arceus. It's so good.
Why?
Ooh, I've been loving it.
Why didn't I stop him? I can still hear his screams. I can still feel that woman's slim fingers digging into my shoulders. You killed him. I thought the same myself. It was because I didn't stop him. Because I was foolish and weak. She was right. I killed him. Never again will he get to come home. To smile and play the way he once did.
It takes so long. There's so much to do. Yeah, I know. That's what it is. It's like I'm not having the time for it, and I'm not rushing it. Like, I'm refusing to rush
it. No matter
it.
how sad I am, I want to become a righteous person.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
To suffer by my hand again. I
The Pokemon Arceus.
to be a fool any longer.
Like it's a great, like, mechanically it's so good. It's so good. I haven't had that much excitement for a Pokemon game in a while, and like I'm a Pokemon fan. I just, you know, like Bree's like really, really excited about every single Pokemon thing, and I haven't really been like that up until Arceus again. So, the beautiful world we live in.
The ideal of will contains a wish's formative events. The trauma endured from losing a friend cost him his innocence.
I suppose we're not that different after all. Come on, Vice President. Let's take Kurama and make our way back to the Academy. And thanks for everything.
Word. There we go there. Available $222 North America, $225 in Europe, and $3.4 2022 ANZ. I don't know what ANZ is. Oh, Australia and New Zealand. Oh no! Oh no! 3-4. Brutal. I'm so sorry. I had terrible news for you at the end of this stream. This concludes your Monarch demo. You can develop your ego further by transferring your save data to the full game at launch via the 1.01 patch. Thank you for playing. Feels like you can just do so much more in this game. I agree. They made a lot of right decisions. They made a ton in Arceus for sure. Anyway, that's it. That is our game. And the game is, no! I know, right? I know. That's terrible. That's a huge gap, too. That's so big. Like, why does North America get it so much earlier than Europe and Australia and New Zealand? Because, like, Australia and New Zealand always gets it earlier than us. Yeah. Anyway, so that was the Monarch demo. You guys can pick that up for the Nintendo Switch, and let's not actually do that. You can pick it up for the Nintendo Switch, the PS3, and the PS4 if you want to try it yourself and see PS3, the PS4, the PS5. The PS4 and the PS5. You can pick it up. Pre-order for PC. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. It was a 4-hour demo. That's damn good, though. Yeah, they hate on old New Zealand. That's unusual. It's unusual. Anyway, I'm calling it a night. This is Monarch. Freaking awesome. There's going to be so much more content. I cannot express to you guys how much awesome content we are going to have for this game as it comes out, and we are going to have it immediately. It is just going to pound out. It's going to be furious. It's going to be wild. We're going to be having a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Download it just for this intro. It's good. It's good. I want to thank everybody for coming in. Check us tomorrow if you're catching this tonight. Thanks for the stream, Dre. Thank you so much, Caitlin. I appreciate you a ton. Thank you for hanging out with me. Crab game tomorrow morning. Tomorrow noon morning. Afternoonish. Noon. Pacific Standard Time. Here, Yokoso. Otaku. Crab game. Play games with us. Be crabs. I'll catch you guys later. Have a fantastical, wonderful adventure. Peace out.